Yo. I ain't even got no camera on. Look at that. Look at the Lord. He ain't want to see my face this morning like it was gonna be looking that first time when I popped on the camera. Yo, how y'all feeling this morning? Mad love to everybody. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Look. Before we go further, let me just address this guy, this dude, uh, Terrence. What's his name? Terrence Matthews. Um, Shut your ass up, bro. You don't know shit about the work I do. You don't know shit about the work that I've put on for the last 5, 6 years for the city. For me to be in a position to where people will pay me for my opinion about music, to be in a position where people want me to come out and judge shows, and to be in a position to do any of the shit that I'm doing, you ain't in the position to do none of this. You talk about my arrogance and my ego, nigga. I don't have to question or answer no. I don't have to answer no questions for you. The people in the chat answer the questions for me. The people who pay me answer the questions for me. It ain't up to you to judge or feel a certain type of way about what I do because it doesn't matter to you, bro. You just an outsider looking in. You go clock in a job every fucking day and you mad about a job and a business that I've created for myself to make a way out of no way for myself. You a fucking hater, flat out. You're a fucking hater. And I'm glad you said what you said today about the people who pay me to review their music and listen to their music and all that being goofy. And that's why I posted it so they could see who you are as a person. Because I don't feel these people are goofy at all. These people who send me money, the people who send me money for me to review their music and critique their music. And the reason why I'm in the position that I'm in is because I have a fucking solid opinion on the music that's being made in this city and in this state. Okay, you trying to make it like I'm getting over on people, bro. If these people thought I was getting over on them, they wouldn't hit the Cash App. People sending me Cash Apps without any question. People sending me Cash Apps saying thank you for going off on a motherfucker like you. So what I need you to do is shut your weak bitch ass up before somebody you don't even know, that don't even look like me, motherfucking goes upside your head and breaks your jaw on some dumb shit just because you want to yap on Facebook. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. We ain't buddies. We ain't cool. We ain't in a position where we be joking and none of that shit. And that's the reason why we here right now today. Because you thought you could joke with me, and I'm not one of them niggas. I play video games. I play Tekken. I enjoy that shit a lot. But one thing you not gonna do is discredit my work. All that other shit you said, say whatever. You know what I mean? I just told you I don't joke with you like that. I set a boundary, my nigga. You look weird for not accepting that boundary and saying, you know what, I'm wrong, I fucked up. I shouldn't have did that. You right. We not on the level where we joke like that. And before I made a post about your bitch ass, I tried to call you on the phone and your bitch ass ain't answer the phone to squash this shit like some real men. So fuck you. Now what? Fuck Thomas Matthews. Fuck you. And whoever you be with, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Fuck y'all. Puss ass dude, go throw them packages at work, nigga, and get off my dick, worrying about what the fuck I do over here to make a way for me and my family. Nigga, I've been struggling for years with this shit. And now that it's finally paying off, your bitch ass wanna come talking about like I don't do work that's motherfucking worthy of anything. Man, fuck you, dude. I'm capitalizing off of what I'm capitalizing, just like your job capitalizing off your back. Fuck you. And I respect anybody that go to work. I'm a hard-working motherfucker. Okay? But don't try to discredit these artists that I fuck with by calling them goofy because they spend money with me and my motherfucking platform, and I'm pushing them daily to be better artists. I'm the motherfucker that's actually listening to them. I'm the motherfucker that's actually telling them the people they need to know. Shut your weak bitch ass up, nigga. Y'all don't know shit. So don't speak on my motherfucking name no more until you know what the fuck you talking about, bro. You speaking all opinions talking about that's facts. You ain't got no fucking facts, bro. My subscribers have grown tremendously this year. My platform has grown tremendously this year. When I go out, people know who the fuck I am. When you go out, people don't know who the fuck you are. So yes, I will be egotistical about certain things. Fuck you, dog. Keep my motherfucking name off them posts with that goofy shit. I don't joke with you. We don't hang out. None of that. People that I hang out with, we don't joke like that, bro. We don't joke like that. When Big Lou and them be playing Tekken and calling each other bitches and this, that, and other, they don't do that with me because I don't fucking play like that. We don't got no relationship like that, nigga. I ain't no bitch like, I don't do that. We don't do that over here. We never fucking have. So keep your motherfucking comments and the shit that you say to a motherfucking minimum with me, bro. And that's on God. I'm standing on every fucking thing I say. I ain't no tough guy. I don't be on that. But leave me the fuck alone, bro. And I'm saying that shit to you for your own good before somebody hurts you. For me, bro. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. Now, shout out to everybody tuning in. Mad love to y'all. I had to get that out real quick. It's Big Fuck Dude. Y'all could go see my post. He a motherfucking hater. Fuck Thomas on Granny. He a lame ass nigga. He wants some fame, and I shouldn't have told nobody nothing. Plus, you charge only $5. Fake ass motherfuckers charge like 20, and they don't even give you no critiques on your music. They be like, the beat was dope, and that's it. They don't tell you what you need to fix. They don't tell you shit, bro. Y'all don't know shit about what's going on over here with Ollie, nigga. Keep your motherfucking dick sucking shut, nigga. Shut that yapping up, nigga. You yap for free. I rap for fee. Shut the fuck up, bro. Y'all don't know what's going on. You ain't lying, because I definitely get on Buddy Bump. Man, fuck that nigga, man. He a bitch. He better chill the fuck out, nigga. You don't even know who I fuck with in this city. Motherfuckers ride with me in this city, nigga. I be by myself at events, and the whole motherfucking squad pop up just to make sure I'm good, nigga. Shut your ass up, bro. Shut your weak, lame ass, wanna have some fame ass up, nigga. Fuck on with that bullshit. And now you got what you want. Terrence Matthews is a bitch. He a hater and he mad. And I can show y'all what he mad about. Let me go show you. I want to see if I was hating from y'all perspective. I want to show y'all what he said to me for us to even get to this point before we get into this Frost Night recap. Because we gonna get into that Frost Night recap ASAP. But let me go show you where this even started from on a post, on a comment that I made all the way last night on a guy that I'm always speaking highly of, Jody the Great Woods, Tekken 7. Oh, he's a professional Tekken player. He was playing Tekken 7 professionally. He was the first person that I had the chance to interview at the beginning of my content creation career. He was the first person I ever interviewed, and the interview never came out because the footage was all fucked up and all that. But I highly respect dude, all right, for what he does, who he is, and things like that. And then I say, let me go to this comment, because Jody made a post. He made a post. Shout out to Jody the Great. This is his actual promotion match to get to Tekken God on Tekken 8. So he's doing his thing. Let's watch his promotion match, and then we're gonna look at the comments. Congratulations to Jody the Great for making Tekken God on Tekken 8. This is not an easy feat. It's not an easy feat. But check him out. Check the patience out. Watch his gameplay. Since I don't give a fuck about nobody but myself, watch the gameplay, because that's another thing he told me is I don't care about none of y'all. I only care about myself and making myself bigger. But if my platform's bigger, what's that do for y'all who I've been talking about for years? What's that gonna do for Tez Beast Mode? What's that gonna do for Jew? What's that gonna do for whoever I've been talking about for years? Tef Deezy, Cash Flow, Chris Grimes, T-Dub-O. All these people I've been talking about, even Jody the Great. What would that do for his platform if my platform go up? Exactly. But anyway, that was Jody the Great's promotion match right there. And then he got comments on the promotion match. So let's look at these comments real quick. And let's go up here to where I had commented last night. I want y'all to see this, why we even here, if the comments even there anymore. I don't know if the comments there. Let's view all comments. Okay, so Marcel Stovall says, I wish I cared about rank like y'all. And I replied to him, right, because it literally doesn't matter to me. Like, I just don't care about ranked. And then from us saying that, here comes this guy, Thomas Matthew, talking about, or Marcel responded to me, facts, laugh out loud. I do all right at the offline events, and I'm good with that. And then here goes this guy talking about, spoken like a true beta, like true beta men that sit down to pee. And then he goes on, he tagged that guy, Marcel Stovall, who I'm not friends with. And then he goes back and he tags me. You are 100% part of my last comment. Just wanted you to know. And then I replied to him, I'm going to be real with you, fam. Me and you don't have a joking relationship like that. Don't do that shit. Do that shit with them other guys. It ain't nothing wrong with me creating a boundary saying I don't play with you like that. And then he responds to me, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm not changing for you. It is what it is. My comment stands. You'll be okay. See, now you think I'm playing with you, and I'm not playing with you. I'm not. I've already made my statement. I've asked you not to joke around with me because we don't have that relation. We don't have a relationship like that. I don't have a relationship with nobody like that, for real. Like friends that I've known for 30 years, I don't have a relationship with them like that. We don't joke like that. So me asking you to refrain from joking with me like that, I feel like on some grown man shit, that should be that. I never called you out of your name. None of that. I said, do that shit with them other guys. I never called you out your name. And you responded talking about, nigga, this, that, and the other, I don't give a fuck and all this, and you standing on it. And then he said, y'all shading my boy moment, and I'm lame for saying the truth. Oh, okay. What's the point of doing something if you don't want to be great? Oh, okay. Listen, what I want to be great at, I do every fucking day, which is this right here. This is what I'm great at. I don't give a fuck about no Tekken. And while your bitch ass talking about if you want to be great at something, nigga, go be an Evo next year. Nigga, go be a combo breaker in Chicago next year. Don't win the local events. You ain't even doing nothing. You just play niggas online and get to God rank or whatever you get. That's not proving anything to me. You want to prove something to me? Go win some tournaments. Go win some money and bring the champion back home. Bring the title back home. Other than that, shut your weak bitch ass up, nigga. You ain't talking about shit. See? And then I said, see, Thomas Matthew again. I don't know what goofy ass shit you do with them other guys. I'm not them. We ain't buddies. Keep shit cordial. That's it. That's all. I don't understand why the comments, why we even got to keep on talking after I told you that I don't fucking play with you like that. We not buddies like that, bro. I don't got buddies. We don't sit up and call each other beta men and shit like that. Who just joke with motherfuckers like that, though, even friends. He just got internet muscle. Fuck him. Yeah, fuck him. That's what it is. And your bitch ass can't take, what's the word for the day, baby? Accountability for being a hoe, nigga. And again, I tried to call you on the phone so we ain't have to go this route. But yeah, I'm gonna make content out of you. Yes, I'm gonna capitalize off whatever the back of you is because you don't do shit. You don't make no music. You don't do shit, nigga. You work a job and you take care of your kids, which are commendable things as being a man, but you don't do anything extra, nigga. You're not even really that good at Tekken, because if you was, you would be going and winning all the tournaments. What you are is a drunk ass nigga that don't know how to hold his liquor, and he needs to shut the fuck up talking to a dude named Ali motherfucking Versus. Plain and simple, clear as day, and that's that. Let me say it again. What you are is a drunk, lame ass nigga who need to learn how to control his motherfucking liquor and keep the name Ali Versus Ali Johnson, any form of Ali, out your fucking mouth, whether it be typing on the internet or actually verbally saying that shit. And you had a chance to talk to me verbally when I called your bitch ass on Facebook and you didn't answer the phone. Shut the fuck up talking to me, leave me alone, and just stop before somebody sock your jaw and you don't even understand where the shit came from. Because it won't be me. It won't be me. Why you trying to make jokes talking about what you gonna do? Shoot me over a comment? See, it be bitch ass niggas like you. It be nerdy ass, suburban ass niggas like you that I don't fuck with. And I don't know where you from, but I know niggas that play that angle be some bitches. Because don't comment to me. Don't mention my fucking name anymore, bro. Leave me the fuck alone. All right. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the recap for the Battle of Frost Night. I had a good time. Folks be trying to do, man, fuck him, dude. Man, that dude, he is a lame ass nigga, man. He's a lame ass nigga who got, yeah, motherfuckers don't joke like that. Stall him out, gang. Nah, that nigga, he gonna get himself knocked out by somebody that ain't Ali. He gonna get. I'm trying to do this shit so he can understand that he need to leave me the fuck alone. While you talking about unless you got 1 million viewers or unless you got this, that, and the other, then I didn't misspeak. Bitch, you misspoke when you spoke my name. Don't say nothing to me. Fucking punk ass nigga, you a weak ass dude, bro. Take accountability for your actions. And when you say something out of line to a motherfucker, just say, you know what, I was out of line because I ain't that nigga. Motherfuckers don't play with Ali like that. I don't play with you like that. Don't play with me like that. And I got friends in the chat that I've been friends with forever. We been friends, associates. We don't talk to each other like that. So don't fucking talk to me like that, bro. That simple as plain. Anybody, y'all could go share the live with him. You could tag his fucking name, Thomas Matthews. Keep your lame weak ass off my post. Don't fucking comment. Don't say nothing about Ali Versus, bro. Pay attention to the motherfucking business that pays you. On my soul, that shit was lit from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Man, listen, that shit was, it was something else, bro. It was something else, bro. It was a long event. But let me pull up my my list of people, because we had 31 people who was supposed to perform that night. We ended up with 30 performers because my boy T-Rain had to get out of there. He was tired. So my boy T-Rain had got up out of there. So it whittled us down to 30 performances. Then the next day, I seen some people talking about the event, and they was feeling a certain type of way about the event. Is feeling a certain type of way about the event or who may have won or whatever. And I'm not really here to talk about like who won or explain anything. I'm just here to give my recap on the event, my synopsis on what could make the event better. And also, if anybody was in performance that night, if anybody performed that night and y'all are in the live, please let me know you in the live so I could give you my personal recommendations on what I think you could work on better. Okay. So me and Jessica, Miss Google Reviews Wiley, me and her was kind of talking all night about the acts that we seen. Again, it was a lot of acts, Crazy Flow. It was 31 acts on that bill. 31 acts on that bill. And it was a lot. I can't say it wasn't. It was a lot of acts on that bill. But I don't have a problem with as many acts as I do with the amount of time that the acts had. I feel like the biggest drawback to the event was the artist had too much time to perform. We really only need to see about 5 minutes worth of your performance to know if you got what I feel like it takes to go to the next level. And I feel like me and my panel of judges all kind of agreed that the time length in which the artist performed can be dwindled down a little bit. I think they was given 8 minutes. I feel like they could get 5 minutes. 2 songs tops, but even 2 songs could be too much because then motherfucker get up there and do 2 4-minute songs. So yeah, each artist had like 8 minutes. One of my biggest things that I didn't like about that night was the fact that, and Billy Ratliff, I'm glad you're here. Please take notes on what I'm going to say, because I want to do this again. I want to do more events with you, for you, and judging them, but we got to make it better. Okay. We got to make it better. So, my biggest thing is the time that the artists get. Yes, 30 acts is a lot, but when you are doing something where you are trying to perform for something, you're going to get a lot of acts. But I don't have an issue with as many acts as I do the time that they perform. So if we're going to have that much many acts, they need to get 5-minute sets. Okay. Another thing that me and the judges really talked about that we was looking at y'all and we was taking away from y'all performance was having a collaboration or having a feature on the songs. Now, some of the judges felt that they didn't like the fact that there was a few artists that had like an artist with them. For me, I ain't pressing that issue too much, but I will say this. If you're gonna have an artist with you, I look at that guy as being a hype man. And okay, he got a song where y'all featured. Cool. I can get over that. The problem that I'm going to have with you if you got an artist on the stage with you is the backing vocals. If it's two artists on the stage and you not heavily performing like some artists that I know and seen, like doing a lot of dancing and this, that, and the other, you need to be on that mic. You need to be on that mic. So I feel like that was kind of a shaky topic, but I do feel like if you are going to have a performance and you're going to have a hype man on the stage, there should be less backing vocals. Should just be less backing vocals. So, but that really doesn't have to have with the event. That's more with the artist. So we're going to talk about the event and then we're going to talk about the artist. So number one drawback from the event was it was a lot of people. I do feel like there needs to be maybe a criteria for who can battle for Frost Night, so that we just don't have a whole bunch of random acts signing up to perform. I feel like we could do that for other showcases. I feel like Frost Night is supposed to be a big event, and so we should know, like, you know, the artists that we would like to be there and make them battle it out for that. That's what I feel like that for that. Okay. So in a way, I do feel like there was a bit too many artists performing, but at the same time, I could have dealt with that if their time slots were shorter. So take that to consideration. I feel like the venue was good for what we did. One issue that I have is next time, put the judges on the other side of the stage and not the side of the stage where people were going through the door, so that nobody starts piling up in front of us. There was a lot of artists that we was having a hard time seeing their performance because people was getting in front of us in the area where we're judges are sitting. So maybe next year, let's reverse the seats to the other side if that's going to be a thing. And then, like Mellow Yellow said, judges can't actually analyze that many acts in one city. 10 to 15 acts is too many to me, but I understand it's about money at some point. And that's facts, Tarboy. I definitely agree with that. Like 30 acts is way too many to be analyzing, especially when you get to the point of they having 8-minute sets. And then on top of that, they're not even doing an 8-minute set because some of them got up there and talked for a minute before they started even going with their music. There needs to be a cutoff time. Like somebody needs to have a stopwatch, and when the music starts, when they get on stage, start the timer. And if 5 minutes runs out, fade their music out. That's your time. Next artist coming up. That's what needs to happen. Another issue with the event that we had was the camera placement. I had to actually tell the guys to move and get into different corners, angle their cameras towards the center so that the crowd could come up front and be participating, because it got to a point where the artists that were judging were not performing to the crowd, but were performing to the cameras. And you want to do a certain amount of performance to the camera. Yes, you do. But you want to perform to the crowd. The crowd is there to see good artists. They're there to see good music. So, you know, camera placement was a thing. And I actually, after Retro Champ said, "Hey, Ollie, tell them to move them, tell them you be doing this type of shit. Tell them what they need to do." And I was like, all right, fuck. I was like, I don't want to step on no toes. He was like, man, step on it. And so I was like, fuck it. Move that camera there. Y'all come in. And then after a minute, cameras was gone. I don't know if the guys got mad at me or what, but I'm just being real. Camera placement is a thing. If y'all gonna have cameras rolling, have them in cameras where we can have this crowd in the center of the, in corners where we can have the crowd in the center of the stage, or use hand cams. Use cams that you can have in your hand so you can get closer up to the artists on stage. You can move around. You can turn around and see the audience. And that's my recommendation for capturing live stage performances is Fuck a fixed cam. Have a cam in your hand that you can move around with. If you can have a fixed cam that could be up high where it's out of the way of people and all that, by all means do that. But a lot of these venues don't have the space for that, or y'all don't have the rig to do that. So utilize hand cams to capture this footage next time. That's what I really think should happen. If the crowd's in the song, it will be the first. Facts. If the crowd's really into it, you know what I'm saying? That's a big judging point too. Is the crowd is a big point of what I'm looking at for you as an artist. What is the crowd doing? How are they reacting to your song? Is the crowd talking through your set? I'm listening to that. Is the crowd talking to your set? So a hand cam would work better, and I'm also looking at how the crowd is interacting with you as an artist. Okay, so that was something that we was kind of having a hard time getting a chance to see, because again, the crowd was behind the cameras for a while, and then again, the crowd piling up in front of us, so we can't see past the judge booth. You know, Jessica, my girl Jessica, she's got some issues with her knee right now. She can't be standing up and moving around and stuff like that. Some of us are getting older, so we need a place to sit down. I sit down a lot at home while I'm doing this stuff for y'all. So when I go out, I try to stand up as much as I can. There's even times when I take breaks and I stand up walking through the house. You know what I'm saying? So standing up for me at those things is like what I'm going to do a lot of the times. But I would have liked to have an area where we wasn't getting crowded and we couldn't see the performance, because the one guy, he did like a flip off the stage and I missed it. I love seeing people do flips and shit. That would have been dope, but I missed that part. I had to ask Retro, and Retro's taller than me, and Retro's standing up because he's trying to see over the people who are piling up in front of us. So either sit the judges on the other side or have someone who's going to direct traffic and tell them, hey, y'all got to move from right here. The judges can't see it. It shouldn't be our job as judges to let them people know, hey, we're judges. We can't see. Could you please move out of our way? So that's it. Skrilla Blaze. Yep, it was Skrilla Blaze that did the flip off the stage. It was him. So yeah, for me, the biggest drawbacks of the event itself was just the amount of performers and the time that they performed. It was too long. It was just too long. And that's the thing that happens. I want you guys who are artists to understand something. I want you guys to understand something, all you artists. If you feel slighted and there's an event of that magnitude with that many artists, understand that the judges got fatigued by the time the end of that came. Now, that's not an excuse for what we picked or who we feel won. I do feel like the artists that won were very strong competitors. I liked one of the artists a lot more than the other, but that's what the whole consensus of the voters came up with. So that's what the outcome of it was. Okay. So that's that. Overall, good event. I met some good people that night. I love to be able to judge again. Frost, if you're watching still, I'd love to be able to judge again. And I would definitely like to before we do this again, actually come up with more of a criteria of what we judging on. Like Sugar Grits asked in the comments, what was y'all actually judging? Now, as far as me and the judges, we came up with what our criteria was, and Terrence, I Got It Hardy, made it clear what the criteria was that we would be judging off of that night. He did make it clear. But one of the things that I will say is, and that I do think is a judging criteria. There should be some judging criteria put in place. So into the next time we do something like this, I don't want to be the judge. I'll be the jury member. The next time we do something like this, I would like for us to come up with a predetermined criteria before we get into the building. We as judges took it upon ourselves. I mean, Terrence had done it before. Retro had done it before. It was my first time doing it. I think it was Jessica's first time doing it. I don't know if Tony had done it before. Shout out to Tony. It was great to meet you. Definitely want to work with you in the future, in the near future too. Not like in the near future we're gonna make this happen. But those, some people had done it before, so we was kind of going off of what they had said, and I agreed with the things that they said. We looking for your stage presence. We looking at your appearance. We judging off of the song choices. We judging off crowd interaction. So we had criteria for what we judged off of, but I would like for us to really flesh that criteria out more going into the next year with it. The thing about this is we want to make it as professional as possible, and we want to make the people leave feeling like they didn't get slighted after the performance. Okay, so that's the thing that I think we want to do is I'm in the jury wearing the jury. You silly. But I think we could come up with a more fleshed out criteria so that people can understand exactly what it is we voting on. One of the things that I really was judging on critically that night was backing vocals. Okay. Backing vocals. So, Frost Money, I actually want to get on a conversation with you sometime this week. I want to do a phone call with you if you up for it. Like Tuesday, I'll have a lot of free time, I think. So Tuesday, if we could have a phone call and talk about some things, I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me, and I know that opportunity comes from the hard work that you see me putting in for the city and with the music scene and everything like that. That's another reason why Thomas Matthews got cussed out, is because you're not going to discredit my work like I'm just getting over on these people and call these people goofy because they believe and they value my opinion. Somebody's opinion has to be valued. It just so happens to be mine, and I'm sorry that you hate that it's mine. All I can say is you should have created the space for these people. We did 29 interviews last year. We had people come live in the living room. We've created this set. We've created this. This is my life. This is my family's life. This is our life. So for you to fucking discredit my work, my boy, and say that these people are goofies for spending their money with me after they've watched me, most of these people, for over a year, and I should say some of these people for over a year, most of these people for over 5 years of my life. Even when I was working a full-time job, coming home every night, making sure I get to the content, making sure I get to the stream and putting myself out here, making sure I'm playing the new music that's coming out from the city. Don't discredit my name, bro. You can't discredit my name, bro. All right. So Raul said, fly me out as a guest judge, wild card judge. See, shit like that'd be dope too. Like bringing somebody else from another city that has notoriety. I will say that. I'm not trying to slight you, talk down, but that has notoriety and it will make an impact on what we're doing. That is a good idea. It really is. What you got to say about it?
I was gonna say it sounds like y'all needed like a liaison between you and Frost to kind of keep the flow of what's actually going on with the show.
Well, see, the thing is, I am the liaison. Okay. And so I didn't know what was going to happen before. And also I was sick. I was trying to get myself healthy to be able to do these events, because I told you these events was more important to me than some other things. So there was a lot of things that went on with that. And I could take responsibility for that too, because I could have said, hey, what do we judge? I could have did that, but I got a lot of shit going on my own. And that's why we having this conversation now. I am the liaison for the city. I feel like, that's why people love and respect what I do, because I've became this voice for the city. I've became a heart that pumps the blood of what's going on through this city. And I'm getting the word out about artists to Norway, to Mongolia, to Canada, to Pakistan. Like, people are watching from those places. So, I feel like more than you slighted me, you slighted all these good artists from the city. Fuck you, Thomas Matthews.
Fuck you, Thomas.
Yeah, fuck you, bro. So anyway, but as far as the event goes, that's my critiques of the event. The time that the artists are performing is too long, and we do need to set a criteria for each judge. So if we got 5 judges, each judge can say, well, this is what I'm looking for. For me, I'm looking for the vocal backings. For another judge, it could be like, I'm looking for the stage presence. For another judge, I'm looking for the overall appearance and image. For another judge, it could be, I'm looking for the sound quality specifically. And then they judge each artist off their individual categories, and we come to a deliberation at the end. The point, though, in all of this is that we can't get to a point where we are fatigued and we don't feel like we can't get to a point where we get fatigued and we feel like we're making a decision based off of our fatigue. And then my final critique of the event is this: buy us a case of water, buy us a couple pizzas, get your boy a drink or something. You know, we didn't get paid for it, and I don't have any issue with doing it for free. I don't have any issue with doing it for free, but all this stuff is a job for me. So, compensation in just the slightest, like some water to drink, would have really been a major plus. Some water to drink, a couple complimentary drinks, like give us a couple drink tickets so we can go get a couple complimentary drinks. And then there's no food around, so maybe some pizza or something to eat. Just be honest, you know what I'm saying? Order us some pizzas. Make sure the judges are good. You feel me? Because it is a job. Our ears get fatigued. Our eyes get fatigued. It's going on. It's getting late in the night. Shit, a lot of the days I'm up from 7, 8 a.m. all the way until whenever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get home until 4 in the morning. And then, you know what I'm saying? So the fatigue sets in. It's just real life shit. We are human beings. We're not robots. We get fatigued. So that's my overall synopsis of things that could make the event better, Frost. And I am going to hit you up this week, and we're going to talk to... I am going to hit you up this week, and we're going to talk about that. A break would have been cool, too. Like an intermission happened, and I didn't really know it was an intermission. I was like, are we supposed to be judging this? Because that dude just performed with that dude, and that dude's fucking amazing. Because I really like that dude. I think his name was Amor Montana. I really like that kid. He also reminded me of Corey's best friend who got killed, Myron. He reminded me of Myron a lot. Dynamic performer. When Archie Rebel said, "This is the Prince of whatever," that he's nice. He's on his way. He's really fucking good. Really fucking good. And he was interactive with the crowd. And they had a very small stage. Mm-hmm. I mean, the stage was probably about as big as this. That's maybe a little bit bigger. Mm-hmm. He worked that stage. I've seen one group of guys come completely off the stage and never go back to the stage. And that offended me. Go back on the stage. Work the stage. You got a little bitty box stage. Work that. You can come off the stage, but get back to the stage. So
somebody was doing gymnastics. Doing splits and all.
So my girl Ozzy Cleopatra, that's my girl right there. I really like her. Angelique Johnson. I was singing her song word for word on the sidelines, and I told her she got a little discouraged about it. And I said, "You better not. How you say it, baby?"
Oh, rum pop pum.
I said, you better not be getting discouraged on the side of the stage when you got me over there singing that shit word for word. I fuck with Witch Doctor.
I like it a lot, too.
I fuck with the sound that you got and everything else like that. And I was telling Sugar Grits, I was like, she did a fucking splits on the stage. And then she lifted her leg up. She was doing her dirty wine, all that. I like Ozzy Cleopatra a lot. Now, Ozzy, I know you in here. I just synced your name, so we'll talk about your set since you here. With Ozzy Cleopatra, I love her music. This is a critique I have for you. Get clothes that you're comfortable wearing on stage. Get clothes that you're comfortable wearing on stage. And I'm just being real. I'm not doing any of this shit to be mean or, try to make no spectacle out of nobody or nothing. I'm being real. Get clothes that you are comfortable with wearing on stage. And what I mean by that is you had on leggings, you had on the halter, like a little shirt, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that you was comfortable coming out the house with. Not saying you weren't comfortable with what you weren't. But what I'm saying is, while you was on the stage, you was having to pull your leggings up. You was adjusting your shirt, things like that. People know that I see Cleopatra is a big, beautiful woman. So exemplify that. Utilize your natural features, up your style, and just wear things that you're comfortable performing in, so you don't have to be pulling on your leggings or whatever, adjusting your clothes and things like that. Other than that, I think you had a fucking great performance. Okay. Now, overall, for all the performers, I will say this. I was having wardrobe malfunction. That's what I'm saying. So let's make sure those type of things don't happen again, so that doesn't take away from your performance. You feel me? You feel me? I think that's fair critique. For all the artists that performed that night, my biggest drawback from the most of you is y'all have too many backing vocals. We want to see y'all perform. We want to hear your voice coming out the microphone. And for some of y'all, I was just thrown off. It was just too much backing vocals. For some of y'all, I wasn't even hearing y'all because the backing vocals was too loud. So I'm gonna be for all artists and going into 25, when I come out, if you know Ali is coming to your show, take as much of that backing vocals out as you can. Backing vocals are to be in place to help you when you need to catch your breath. Backing vocals are not there for you to lip sync over your fucking whole song. One chick performed and she lip synced her whole set. And she was automatically disqualified from me because she wasn't there for Frost Night. She was there to create a video for herself. Before she started performing, she asked the crowd to part so she could do her walkthrough to the stage. And she went to back when they partied for her. She went back there and she walked out through the crowd, and her cameraman was right there. And he did his thing and he followed her to the stage. She was there to create a video, and that's cool. But you could save that shit for another performance. That shouldn't have been there at the Battle for Frost Night. She was automatically disqualified to me. There was another thing. I think y'all critique too hard on backing vocals. People just need to have quality music. Now, I think y'all need to stop utilizing backing vocals to hide who y'all are as artists. Y'all need to rap. Y'all ain't Lil Baby. Y'all ain't Moneybagg Yo. Y'all ain't nobody. We need to see y'all rapping. What y'all need to learn how to do with y'all backing vocals is utilize them to help y'all in the situations of these shows. I'm telling you right now, I am critiquing hard on backing vocals at live performances going farther. If you're not up there dancing and doing a whole bunch of shit like Cash Flow and Baby Skeet, and even when I seen their performance, I felt like they should have been going a little bit harder on the mic. But if you ain't performing hard, like you ain't dancing and jumping around on the stage and all that really hard, I think that you should have less backing vocals. And what your backing vocals are for is your backing vocals are for you to be able to catch your breath, in my opinion. So having the backing vocals is okay, but what you should do is, we shouldn't hear the song the whole time through. We should hear you say some shit, and then you could put the mic away and the backing vocals kick in for you, and then you come back in. And if you got a hype man, I'm going to be even taking more points off of them backing vocals. And I'm just being real.
Supposed to be a motherfucking hype man. He's supposed to know your song.
The hype man's supposed to know your song.
Know your fucking song. He is not supposed to be up there doing all. He's supposed to be hyping you the fuck up. Yes, that is real. Perform.
A hype man is supposed to know the songs, y'all. If you got a hype man who doesn't know the songs, you need to get another hype man. I've been in that position before. I had hype men who didn't know my songs, and I didn't put them in any more of my show list. I just created backing vocals that would give me the chance to breathe when I needed to. I minimized the rest of my backing vocals, and then I just did it from there. I wasn't gonna have someone. The whole room were props for her. Zaza Goodbreak was the only one without backing vocals. She was like the only one without backing vocals. On my soul, I need to work on that. I'm just being real with you. The every performance you do, there should be less and less backing vocals. You know, if this is like one of your first or second times performing, fair. But every time you get out on that stage, that backing vocal should go down, y'all. Or the backing vocal should be loud when you need that echo effect, because y'all don't got real sound engineers who are gonna be you know, making it echo on the mic when it needs to and stuff like that. So I understand how those situations you need backing vocals. But yeah, no, that backing vocals need to be diminished less, like more and more. Every time you perform, y'all got to get away from the backing vocals. I'm telling you. It's just going to make you a better performer, and it's just going to make it better. So when you make songs you want to perform, tell your engineer to make you a show mix. Yes, show mixes need to be better. Zaza Goodbreak was one of the ones that really had no backing vocals, and there were a few other that had a minimal amount of backing vocals, and I really enjoyed the performances. D-Bands has to get surgery on his back, and he's got a broken arm, and he did have amazing energy in his set. And I'll say this, he had backing vocals on his set, but his energy was amazing. So if you're going to have a high energy performance, I can deal with the backing vocals. But if you just kind of like, if you ain't jumping around and jumping off the stage and you ain't really performing hard, backing vocals need to go down. And that just is what it is. I mean, like some people could feel like my boy, who was that up there in the chat? Me and him, we've been talking over the last few weeks. What's his name? Royal Hood Zoe said we critique too hard on backing vocals. I'm telling you now, I'm going to be critiquing harder on backing vocals in 2025. That's it. Don't use backing vocals as a crutch. D-Bands is nice. D-Bands is dope. I like D-Bands a lot. Me and him had a conversation. He was telling me about having a car accident, his back being fucked up. He was like, I'm really, really trying to hang in there because my back is hurting like a motherfucker. And he ended up actually staying the full night, waiting to see who won and all that. And I respect him like a motherfucker for that. D-Bands, I fuck with you, bro. I fuck with you. And I really fuck with the fact that he was one of the only artists that really talked to me. You know? He was one of the only artists that really talked to me. I'm Ali Versus, man. Host the Live in the Living Room, man. Y'all come off that stage and talk to these people. You don't know what kind of opportunities or what kind of work we might want to do with y'all. Y'all got to make the connections, you know? Got to make the connections. So I do appreciate D-Bands doing that. D-Bands was like, he sat there, we had a nice conversation. He told me about his back and everything. Don't be afraid. I'd rather you talk to me like that than to get up on the stage and be like, yeah, I broke my back, this, that, and the other, because all of that shit is part of your story. But for me, it should have been a stopwatch. And while you up there telling your story, as soon as you grab the mic, your time is gone. So that would have been a minute out of your time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, make performance tracks for free by yourself with that. Look at that. Timothy McGimpsey just gave y'all a huge jewel in the chat. Go check that out. Say you could make your own backing performance tracks. So get into that, man. Like I'm saying, utilize them, but don't use them as a crutch. And I'm going to tell you right now, the rapper that actually raps on the mic and has energy and performs is going to beat you with backing vocals every day. every day. All right. Surgery on Wednesday. So keep me in y'all prayers, and thanks for the flowers, everyone. Yes, don't stop doing what you doing, Darius. I fucks with them. Y'all gotta realize if you lose these things, don't take that shit like that. You gained a fan that night. You gained a fan in Ali versus that night as a dynamic performer, and I'm quite sure you gained a fan in the crowd. And if you didn't gain a fan in the crowd, that's probably your fault because you didn't go network with the people who are listening to the music, the people who are bobbing their head in the crowd that you don't know. Those people are just as important too. So go make a connection with those people. Okay. Go make a connection with those people as well, because they're very important. Those are the people who are going to be the fans. Those are people who are going to actually buy the product. They're the person that's going to buy the merch. They're the person who's going to buy the ticket to come to your show. So interact with the fans, y'all. Frost Night 25 is going to be lit. Oh, I'm going to be in the building. I'm ready to see it. It will make you better and make people enjoy the performance more. That's facts. Riley B said, leave the hook and ad libs in, take the main vocals out. That's a show mix. I agree. That's how it should be. And like I said, if you're a new performer, you're working on your breath control and stuff like that, I get it. The vote, the backing vocals will be there, but every time you go out, you should be diminishing the backing vocals. Y'all should be practicing in y'all own time. If y'all got a living room that's just even remotely as big as mine, this is your practice area and your stage. The stage, the stage wasn't no bigger. The stage wasn't no bigger than this area. So like when y'all in y'all own time, this is y'all performance practice area. Y'all gotta utilize what y'all got. So, girl, bye. But y'all gotta utilize y'all space to perform. And that's gonna create you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get to a point where you build up the wind conditioning, you'll be able to do more performing. Okay? I'm here to get hip to who I've never heard of and listen to. All right. You got to sell yourself on and off the stage. That's facts. So when you come off that stage, you need to go out into the crowd and sell yourself to people. I thought you was gonna make that boy some oatmeal. Okay. So that is a big key for my performers. So let's go and let me find the list. I do believe that my boy Retro Champ sent the list. The night we was doing this thing live, because that's another thing. I didn't even have a copy of the list. I had to get a copy of the list from Retro. Oh, well, wait, I don't know if it's there anymore. Okay, I might have to just look on my phone and pull it up. But Retro had a list, and I got the list from him. So let me pull it up on my phone. Hey, babe, can you copy that list I had and send it to my Facebook Messenger? I can send it. Anybody can send it to the Facebook Messenger. Was you at the Oz a couple of days ago? Flawless G. Yes, I was one of the. I've got the list, babe. Never mind. Thank you. Okay. All right. So, I don't know everybody specifically. Like, I don't remember all the artists. It was a lot. It was a lot to take in. But we got Tony Willingham. Thank you for sending me the list. I appreciate that. So the show, the actual performances started at 9 p.m. We had Trevo Bands. Then we had Dow Wisdom, Prophet, Lucid Creep, La Cabine, Mac 9, D Bands, Oriana Nicole, YK the Don, Concrete Wolf, Essence Monet. Then we had an intermission with Amar Montana, and someone else performed as well. I can't remember the other guy's name. He performed the song he got called R. Kelly, and he was talking about pissing on bitches. I do remember that. And people was like, you don't know who that is? And I was like, nah. And they was like, he got the song. And then I know who he is now. Oh yeah, I was with Trevo Bands. Okay, so yeah, the first act of the night was Trevo Bands. And then you performed as well, Flawless G, right? You performed closer to the end of the night, right? Yep, Flawless G. All right, all right. So right on for coming into the live. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that friends button or follow me or whatever. You can send the notes. You can send the notes, Jessica, but I don't know how far into the notes you got. But I will say this with Trevo Bands and this guy that's in the chat right now, Flawless G, I do feel like y'all had a lot of backing vocals. That was my main thing. Y'all had a lot of backing vocals, and for you to be up there with them, I do feel like the backing vocals should have been diminished immensely. Immensely. I do feel like overall cool performance. Definitely some work to be done there. I do definitely feel like it's some work to be done there. Dow Wisdom, I can't remember that set. Prophet, I kind of remember Prophet. I was liking Prophet. Lucid Creep, I've seen Lucid Creep before, and I was glad Lucid Creep didn't see the stuff I've seen him perform before. I liked his last song. I don't really feel the other stuff that he does. It ain't really my lane, but he performed his ass off. I ain't gonna lie, and he didn't have a lot of backing vocals either. He was rapping that shit. La Cabine, I can't remember him. Mac 9, I can't remember. D Bands though. D Bands, dynamic performance, high energy, and then to hear that he's getting back surgery next week and his arms fucked up, it was crazy because he performed like he really was performing. Ariana Nicole, that's a no-go for me. She thought she was the star of the show. I did like her look. Like she did have a look. Like she was dressed well. You know, she had her own mic with the glitter, like the rhinestones on it, so it was shine and stuff. I liked her appearance, but that was where it ended for me. She absolutely lip synced her whole set, and that wasn't about. She didn't care if she won Frost Night or not. She was just there to create a video. If she would have won Frost Night, that would have just been an extra $200 in her pocket and a performance on February the 22nd or whatever the date is. I can't remember the exact date. I ain't trying to slight it. I just don't remember the exact date. So for me, she was disqualified because she didn't do anything. She thought she was a fucking superstar already. For me, that's not what I'm there looking for. YK the Don. YK the Don. I like the YK the Don. All right, so we got these notes that my girl Jessica sent in. So Trevo Bands, very entertaining and crowd work. Worked the crowd. Was forgetting some lyrics. Did show versatility in song selection. Stage appearance was on point. Had a song about Jays and had Jays on that was fresh, that made sense. I did so. Those are the notes that we came up with that. But I did feel like you got to remember the lyrics and you got to take away some of the backing vocals. Dow Wisdom, sound quality wasn't great. We couldn't hear the artist over the music. Little to no stage movement. Lost crowd attention. You did lose the crowd attention. And the crowd started talking. No distinctive cadence. Stage appearance didn't come to impress no motherfucking body. You gotta come dressed to impress when you come to these events. We want to see you looking your best. We want to see you looking like a star. We want to see you like you're ready to go to the next level. So that is a big thing, okay? Next artist, Prophet. Appearance on point. Song selection was pretty good. Had catchy songs. Crowd, he kept their attention. Prophet, we was fucking with you. Lucid Creep, appearance fits the musical style. Okay, so the appearance fit the musical style, but he wasn't dressed to impress. Song selection, last song lost crowd a bit, but he did show range. Definitely want to hear the BTH Blaze review. Always good to have different perspectives. Oh yeah, I got you, bro. La Cabine forgot lyrics a lot. Appearance was dressed to impress. Song selection showed range. Stage presence was meh. So work on the stage presence, La Cabine. Thank you for sending these over, Jessica. This is really helpful. Mac 9, appearance was fly. Song selection, 2 to 3 songs were cool. Originality matters a lot. Kept crowd engaged the whole time. I don't know if that was the guy that had the Shabuzi bar song as his last song of the set, but I will say don't do that shit. Don't go. I don't think it's fair to perform a song even a remix of a song, because he did like a remix of the Shabuzi Bar song with his own lyrics in it, but it had the hook on there. Everybody knows that song. It's really hot right now. And when he started performing that, the place went crazy. And I don't really think that's fair. It's not fair for me to judge that part of your performance with other people. That's not a fair comparison. So for me going further, I think one of the criterias for like judging these events or, you know, whatever should be, you can't do a cover song, because a cover song is automatically going to get the gauge and crowd, or get the crowd engaged. I don't think cover songs are good. Cover songs are a no when it comes to these type of things. And all of my judges were in agreement with that. I actually liked that performance. That performance was good, but once he did that, it was over for me. D-Band's appearance was fly. D-Band's had a great appearance, especially we make our own beats too, or have them made. Exactly. It ain't fair to have you in a competition against somebody who was making a song that's a cover song and your songs are all original. That's not fair. We need to hear original music. We need to hear original pieces from you guys, okay? That's just fair. That's just being fair to everybody. Now, if you actually won and got on the Frost Night stage, that would have been a great song. That would have been a great way to close your set. But for that, it's a no-go for me. D-Band's appearance fly, song selection 3 out of 3. We liked all the songs. Stage presence was good, worked the crowd, and he kept their attention. And to find out after the fact that he got to get back surgery, his arms fucked up and all these things, I'm telling you, he had a great performance. He was one of the top runners up. He was one of the top runners up for me, for sure. After that, we had YK the Don. Appearance was average rapper. Song selection was on point. Stage presence was 2 out of 3. Because Amor Montana saved him as a hype man. And that was one of the things where it was like, I agree to disagree on that. But then when I agreed to disagree on that, but then when Amor had his own performance in the intermission, I was like, okay, what she's saying has got to be credited. Like, we do have to take away from that. But I did like YK the Don a lot because he had the crowd in tune with what he was doing, and he's making the music that is what this generation's wave is, as well as I thought that YK the Don could actually sell tickets and get people into this Frost Night. A big part of this for me was who can get people in the door over at Frost Night. That's another thing that I feel like for a competition to be in another show should be a competition criteria is, do we think these people are actually going to draw people in? Okay. And I felt like YK the Don really would do that. I also felt that way about D-Band's. Concrete Wolf, appearance very fresh. Song selection was confusing. Was this hip hop, gospel? And then what that Glock say, nigga? Now this dude, we was highly entertained by him. This guy was an old guy. He was an old guy. And he got up there and he did do his thing. But we were highly convinced because it was like his first song was like giving praise to God. You know, it was a gospel song. And then he had a dude get up there with this shiny rhinestone like jacket on, and they was doing their thing. I can't take that away from them. But then it was like, it went from the gospel to a song. And it was literally the next song after this gospel song was, what that Glock say, nigga? What that Glock say, nigga? So he had one of the catchiest songs of the night because everybody was saying, what that Glock say, nigga? But it was confusing because he was saying that, but then he was talking about God again. And it was confusing to me. But I was entertained by his performance. As Zaza Goodbreak is saying, I loved his performance. As you should, Zaza Goodbreak. You're a very eclectic individual, and that guy is as well. But I ain't gonna lie to you. He held it down for the OGs. He was saying he was rapping. He was rapping. He was talking about God and guns. Crazy. He was gonna smite you in the name of the Lord. What they Glock say, nigga?
The two most American things, God and guns.
God and guns are very American. Very American. Okay. Next we had Essence Mo Red. Appearance was cute. Song selection nice, but lip synced the whole time. Is that what her name was? Hold up. Did I say the wrong person? Is that the person who lip synced the whole night? My bad if I said that Ariana. What's that girl name? Ariana. Who was it? My bad. I might have said the wrong name. But whoever that girl was that was lip syncing the whole time, we didn't enjoy that at all. And I think, is that who it was? Mac 9, D Bands, YK the Don, Concrete Wolf, Essence Mo Red. Well, if that's her name, Essence Mo Red, I didn't like her. Cute, but song selection nice, but lip sync the whole time. No real stage presence or performing in front of crowds. Is that who it was? Essence Monet? Well, whoever it was, the girl that sung and she had on the furry hat, she lip synced the whole time and I didn't enjoy her performance. She was there to make a video. I didn't enjoy that. I felt disrespected. I ain't gonna lie to you. I felt disrespected by that. Trouble Trub. Appearance was average rapper attire. Song selection was good. Stage presence was average crowd interaction. Something about that name Trouble Trub, though. I feel like I liked Trouble Trub. Ariana wasn't there. Okay, so my bad. Ariana wasn't there. We dropped, two of them dropped. So, okay, so she wasn't there. It was this Essence Mo Red that didn't have, she lip synced the whole time. So I'm my bad about that. What's her name? Ariana. She wasn't there. Big up and respect to you. I'm sorry for misspeaking. I am taking the word of the day, accountability for my actions and making it right. I apologize to Ariana. But yes, Essence Mo Red, I didn't enjoy that at all. And again, I felt very disrespected. And I think all of us as judges felt disrespected as well because she was there to create a video and not win Frost Night. That's the way I felt about it. Trouble Trub. I liked Trouble Trub. The name stuck with me for some reason. I was liking Trouble Trub. And then RHM Baby D, stage presence was good, worked the crowd and kept them engaged. But then Jessica's phone died. I will say this, RHM Baby D, I was impressed by the performance. I was impressed by the look, because I've seen and been following RHM Baby D for quite some time. And she always just kind of got this rough, rugged look. And the look that she had on stage that night, I like that look. I feel like this is a look that should be worked on and you should utilize this look more. Her song selection, I actually did like it. I did like her song selection. I do think it could have been a little bit, she won a free audience for her video. There's a way to do both, compete and get content. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel that. But like, again, for me as a judge and for most of the judges on the panel, we felt disrespected. We was there to see performances, so that's cool. But that same thing could have been accomplished with her actually performing and not lip singing the whole time. If she gained some fans, that's cool. I would listen to her again. I thought she had good songs. I just want to see actual performances in this type of setting. I like her more polished look. Yeah, I like RHM Baby D's more polished look. I think, and this is just important for the ladies making music. You don't want to make like dudes don't want to listen to you if they look like if they think you could beat them up. Your name is already Baby D. So, I'm just saying, like, work on that style and that look more, and it'll be, you know what I mean? Baby D was looking clean yesterday. Congratulations for the win. Yeah, Baby D had nice look, hair was on point, dressed on point, everything. She came to look, she came looking the part. And that's the thing that I talk about a lot of times. When you come to these performances, you could be from fucking Farmington, Missouri. The crowd should know that based off your attire. You should look like you are trying to go to the next level. I like the girl that was in the brown jumpsuit. She went in though. Brown jumpsuit. Oh, you talking about? Well, she wasn't in her. I don't know if you talking about Bam Bree. She had on the brown, like she had on like the leopard skin boots and the leopard skin shirt. She had on some small shorts and a jacket. I think she brought the style. That's my second time seeing her perform. We didn't have that many females perform. I was so waiting to see some. Yeah, we just had Bam Bree, RHM Baby D, and we had Royal. I can't remember her name. I gotta look back at the list. Royal something. D Royal, that's her name. D Royal. I liked her. She had a cool song. Well, and then and we had Aussie Cleopatra, but I talked about her at the beginning. So, but we did have her. We had a few female artists. We had a few. So we got to RHM Baby D. We got Trevor Skilla. RHM Baby D. Who else? Okay, RHM Baby D took us out of the intermission. Then we had Trouble Trub. We had Skrilla Blaze. Skrilla Blaze performed his ass off. My problem, I'm be real with you. Nah, the girl with the 2-piece velvet fit on was dope. Oh yeah, that's the Royal. She was dope, but she fizzled out at the end. Her last song wasn't hitting like the rest of her songs, but I did like her. She's very pretty. Like she's gorgeous, in fact. But she did have ratchet ass songs, and her first 2 songs was dope. Her third song kind of fell off and lost the crowd a little bit. My ass ain't get home till 4:30 a.m. I ain't get home till 4. I appreciate the artists that showed support to the other artists, even though it was a competition. Facts. That's what made it really dope. Shout out to all the artists that stayed till the end. All right, so Skrilla Blaze was performing like a motherfucker. My problem with Skrilla Blaze is when Skrilla Blaze got on the mic and started talking, he sounded like a nerdy little dude. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm a nerd too in a lot of aspects, but he sounded one way, and then when he started performing, he didn't sound like that dude that introduced himself on the mic. That was my only problem with Skrilla Blaze. I'm very big on believability. Why y'all didn't give dude the moment of silence he asked for? That guy. Who was that asked for that moment of silence? I feel like at that point we was over all the talking and all that. That's a big thing too. I want to tell you, artists, like it's almost like we're at a competition, right? You all got y'all stories, and we all got stuff that we go through. You know, we lose people, we have car accidents, we all have these things. Save that shit for y'all regular show sets. In a competition, I don't feel like a competition setting is a place where you should be telling your sob story, so to speak. And I'm not trying to be mean by saying that, but to be telling your side story it's not the place, because it's for me as a judge, it's like you trying to appeal to my sentimentality. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm going to judge you a little bit. I'm going to have more love for you because of whatever it is that you're going through in life at the point. And the thing is, it's like so many people done it. We was over it at that point. He was killing the vibe. And I've even seen shows like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I was at, I'm gonna be real. I'm always being real. I was at the show that Baby Skeet had. There's a little kid that performs. What's his name? TJ with the curls, or CJ with the curls, or whatever his name is. I don't have an issue with the kid. I do think the issue that the kid could go way harder. You know what I'm saying? I don't really feel like the kid is doing anything that's special that makes me want to I don't really feel like it's anything super special about the kid's performance. Yeah, he's a cute little kid. Yeah, he's on stage, but that's about it for me. But that kid fucked that night up because they did a moment of silence and they brought the urn out for his dead mom. And hey, listen, I ain't trying to be mean, none of that. It's not the place for that. It's just not the place for that. That fucked up the whole vibe of the show. And then on top of that, that kid brought 10, 15 people in there with him. That kid's going home to go to sleep. So he takes that whole fan base out of there. I could do without that. You know what I'm saying? It's my personal opinion, but that shit fucks up the vibe. That shit fucks up the vibe. So I do feel like, you know, for us as artists, we turning that empathy switch off, and we you know, we was over that shit by then. We wasn't giving no moment of silence. We was done with it. And it wasn't us to give him the moment of silence. It was the crowd's job to give him the moment of silence. What was that dude's name? I think he fucked up his set. I think he fucked up his set by bringing the white guys on stage with him. I think you fucked your set up. Leave them off. Like the one white guy, he was, you know, he just enjoying himself. He having fun. Then he went and snatched the other white guy out the stage, out the crowd, and the white dude was like, I don't want to do this, and kind of forced him to do it. Yeah, It's Not American Got Talent. Sob Story won't be played before your performance. On God. On God. Because Loaded Lux brought a casket out on stage. But Loaded Lux bringing a casket out on stage in a battle rap event is different than a kid bringing the urn out on stage for a show at Pops. I mean, I really feel like he fucked the mood of that show up. That's my personal opinion. Like, he put me in a very down place. I was sad. I got happy, but I was sad. We shouldn't be starting the shows sad. We shouldn't leave the show sad. If there's a sad part in the middle of the show, that's fine. But we shouldn't be sad for the most part. You know what I'm saying? A good performer is going to take us through a whole range of emotion, but they're not going to leave us there. They're not going to do it. They shouldn't do it. I don't want to go see an artist that does it. Okay? And after he did the song, after that kid did that song, it didn't matter what he said after that. He didn't bring me out of that mood. It was several artists and acts after that that brought me out of that mood. I said it was a part of the performance, keyword performance. Yeah. So if it's not fun, it's not worth doing. Right. And it wasn't fun. So yeah, like you say, J. Ron, if it's a part of the performance, that's one thing. But for me, that was a part of the performance, but it was like, it's unnecessary. He said, y'all gonna feel my pain looking ass. That's how I feel about it. We had Skrilla Blaze, amazing performance. Like I said, the only thing that threw me off about Skrilla Blaze was how he sounded when he introduced himself versus how he sounded once he started actually rapping. My boy Terrence, I Got It, said, if you are looking for sympathy, you have to make it work and use that emotion to make us feel something. That's the only time it works. That is fucking correct. That is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. You know, I hate metaphor music. He always got me sad when he rapping. Laugh out loud, and we on the same team. Laugh my ass off. You fucked up. That's why I don't like Rod Wave. Nah, I don't listen to Rod Wave. I don't want to hear that sad ass shit.
Sad boy music. That
I don't want to hear that sad boy
and
music.
That's why these kids are killing themselves. They always listen to this sad ass, depressing ass music, not realizing the impact that it actually have on their fucking lives. Stop listening to that sad ass shit.
Yeah, that you listening to that sad ass shit all day gonna put you in a bad place. I don't listen to Rod Wave.
Nobody that listens to sad ass. When you listen to Rod Wave, oh, okay, it was nice knowing you. Have
right. Nah, we can't. Yeah, nah. So yeah, Skrilla, like I said, his introduction just didn't match what he did, but his performance was amazing. I definitely listened to more of him. I'd see him perform again. I mean, he had a crazy performance. He was performing his ass off. Task was performing his ass off too. Task, if you're watching or if you ever see this, the thing with Task is that you look your age. You look your age, brother. You look your age, and you got to figure out a way to make that work for you. Overall appearance just wasn't like, it wasn't, yeah, he was all over the place, but he could rap. Dude could rap, but his appearance just is like, you know, it's just like, you just came, you know, you didn't dress to impress. You didn't have a hip hop appearance. And don't get me wrong, I ain't saying you got to dress like some young dude, but in the way you do, you got to get some style about you. Did you rap? like a motherfucker. You rapped. And did you have something to give me so I could find out where you are later? Yes, yes, you did. You gave me a bracelet. It says Task the Matt Rapper. And I could go, and now I'll be able to go find him and look him up and check out his music and all that stuff. So I like that. But just looking the part and things like that, he doesn't look the part. But Taz can rap his ass off. He can rap his ass off. I'm not mad at what he does at all. BTH Blaze. BTH Blaze has sent me a song like a day before appearance was. He said dude was lyrically dope, but the appearance wasn't matching the sound and art. I agree with that. BTH Blaze has sent me a song or something. He sent me a song to review, and I was fucking with BTH Blaze. I liked the sound that he got. He told me he had a car accident and all these type of things. I never seen BTH Blaze, so when I got a chance to actually see him, seeing him on person and stage was like, because sometimes from the songs, I don't know if you are black or white. BTH Blaze got up on the stage. He is a larger than life white boy. He is large and in charge. And he was up there doing his shit. Thanks, babe. Yeah. He was up there doing his shit. And he got a song. He got a song where he was singing on there. I like BTH Blaze, and I am on the lookout for more BTH Blaze. I thought he did incredible. And I told you yesterday, don't let that loss get. I told you before you left, I said you did an amazing job. You was out the door. You had a look of disappointment on your face, and I made sure I tapped you on the back and told you, keep going. Don't let that shit stop you. I like BTH Blaze. Had the song of the night, in my opinion. Nah, he's got something, Frost. He got something, and he got a real sound. Nah, he ain't Jelly Roll. I don't like Jelly Roll, personally. I don't like Jelly Roll. I feel like Jelly Roll is one of those people that really just is successful because he makes music that attacks the heartstrings. I'm not a fan of Jelly Roll. BTA, we need that fucking song. Right. That fucking song needs to be released. And let me tell you something. Whether you win or lose, you won that night, because did you see other people asking other people where their song was at? Is it available? We need that song right now. You didn't see many people saying that to many people. You got to take these things as wins. You got to learn how to let the universe speak to you. And that was a way that the universe is speaking to you, bro. Bring a crowd like Mini Rod Wave. Yep, he does. Motherfuckers be screen recording for promo. They definitely should be doing that. But I really like BTH Blaze a lot, and I can't wait to hear more from him. I had to get my baby at home. I wasn't disappointed. I was just happy to meet y'all judges for real. Okay, well, I'm glad that you wasn't disappointed. It just looked like you had a look of disappointment on your way out, and I just wanted to acknowledge and encourage you further. Keep going with your shit. You know, I just heard your music like a day before, then to see you performing on stage and kind of briefly tell us your story. You nice, and I want to see more from you. And listen, get out here, go to Frost Night, come to Frost Night on February 22nd. Support other acts that you like. Make your face seen. Tell people who you are. Find people that you'd like to collaborate and work with, and tell them who you are. Man, I heard your music. I'd really like to collaborate with you sometime in the future. Get out here and put your face on the scene, because you got a sound, bro. BTH Blaze, I'm talking to you. You got a sound, bro. You got a sound. Did you see Shade STL? Oh, yeah, I did. That's his name. Shade STL said where he rap about R. Kelly. Yeah, I did. That's the guy's name. I couldn't remember what his name was, but yeah, I did see that. That was the first time I'd actually seen him. 3X's. That's a group with Grams. Or is it a group? I don't know. That was the thing about 3X that we was confused about. We didn't know if it was 3 set, like if it was one person set, or if it was all 3 people set. I got offered tickets. I will be there. Yes. Make sure y'all come. Ollie Johnson will work with artists to get a clip to share. For sure, I will. But yeah, Um, we was confused with the performance of 3X's. We didn't know if it was a group, if it was the one girl with the other two guys. We was a little bit confused about that. I'm a fan of Grams. I'm a big fan of Grams. Me and Grams talk fairly regularly, like since I've been doing music reviews on Facebook a lot. Me and Grams talk fairly regularly. He's very supportive of what I do, and I fuck with Grams. I will say Grams did not give 100% effort in that performance itself. But then 2 sets later, Grams performs his own set, so I understand why. But for us, mainly, we was confused about what was going on. Was y'all a group? Was y'all, with her? We was a little bit confused about what was going on with that. But I thought y'all had some good songs. I did enjoy the songs that y'all had, but I wanted more from that performance. I got a chance to see Cosmo perform. Cosmo, I've been knowing about Cosmo for quite some time now. I never seen him perform, never really heard his music, but me and Cosmo have developed a relationship. Cosmo has an authentic look. He wears like a multicolored crochet sweater. He looks like a fucking wizard, right? You don't expect him to get on the stage and rap, but he does. I like Cosmo. I think Cosmo is a dope artist, but he ain't for everybody. Okay. Cosmo has been seeing a lot of success on the festival scene. So he's a good artist, but he's not for everybody. His look is, you won't expect him to get on stage. Like I said, he looks like a fucking wizard. I was happy to see him perform. I think he did a good performance. I would like to see more of it. And Cosmo, I can't really say more energy because he's a super laid back kind of guy. And that's just kind of the lane that he's in and stuff like that. But continue doing what you're doing, Cosmo. But I like Cosmo music, but I don't think it would be right for Frost Night. I have to agree with that. It was confusing, and the female wasn't really rapping. She was doing more ad-libbing. And that was one of the things that really, really confused me, because I had asked who she was like a day or two before on a video of Grams, and somebody said that's 3X. So I was like, okay. So if it was her set, I expected to see a lot more rapping. Rap battle halftime for Frost Night. That's crazy. But yeah, Cosmo, I seen your performance. Like what you did. I agree with Jessica. Good music, just not for Frost Night. Find that audience that really will fuck with what you're doing, and there's a whole bunch of audience. It's a whole bunch of people that fuck with that. So like people who like stoners and hippies, or just more eclectic people. It's a marketplace for that. Market the music to the right people and you're going to be golden. Grams was after Cosmo. I fuck with Grams. Grams that nigga. I like Grams a lot. Grams had a good performance. Grams had a good performance. Grams left early. So I feel like if Grams wouldn't left early, we would have been talking about she just started, so we just went with her so she could be comfortable. Got you. That makes I understand that. Okay. I get that. A lot of performance music wasn't on any platforms. That's the thing too. That's one thing that Turn said in the beginning when he got on stage. He's like, I'm going to be Shazamming y'all music to see if it's on platforms. So that was a big thing too. A lot of the music, we need to hear it. Grams, I fuck with Grams. Grams had to get out of there. Grams, I fuck with Grams. So Grams, for me, he was up there. In my top 5, Grams is up there. But everybody knows that if you left the thing, you was automatically disqualified and you couldn't win. And we understand emergencies. I understand emergencies, fam. So, it just is what it is. We have things that happen in life. But for me, Grams was up there. He was one of my top 5 for that night. LB Lavish, is that the dude that was asking for a moment of silence? No, I think that's the dude that had on the white jogging suit with an orange hat. I think that's who it is. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. I think I am wrong. I think Block Boy Stacks was the dude. Whoever, at any rate. Um, LB Lavish. I remember the name. I can't remember what you did. If I could remember who it is, I'd be able to pinpoint what it was. Jero B the Truth. Willow D. I actually started playing the game with Willow D like last week. Willow D got entertaining music. He makes good music and he was performing. I didn't have too many issues with his set. He stomped on that stage loud as a motherfucker. I know that. Block Boy Stacks. I can't remember if that was the dude who had on the white sweatsuit or not. Flawless G. Again, Flawless G. Same kind of critiques I had for you with Trevo. Bands is the same type of critiques I have for your set. Exactly the same critiques because you brought them up there. Who was dude that cut 2 of his songs short? That was horrible as fuck, but the last song was dope. That was the dude with the white sweatshirt and the orange hat, or the white sweatsuit and the orange hat that was like, cut this shit off. They ain't fucking with it. And he went to the next song. His last song was cool, but I feel like he was expecting too much from the crowd and he wasn't giving the crowd enough. And then when he did the cut the song thing, it sounded like he kind of got upset. So yeah, he kind of lost me. Block Boy Stacks. I can't remember who Block Boy Stacks is for real. I remember that name. I can't remember exactly the performance. Flawless G, we talked to him. T-Rain had the dip. DeRoyal, that's the girl that had on the gray sweatsuit. I thought she had a good performance. Last song was fucked up though. I don't know what was up with that. I think I know what was up with that. She had just recorded the song. Listen, y'all. I know y'all be proud of y'all fresh recordings and you want to get the world to hear it and everything. And I know you be thinking it's the hottest song, but stop going and doing shows and doing your fresh song that you just performed that you just recorded 2 hours ago. Like, stop doing that. DeRoyal overall, though, I would like to see more from her. Deucey G had a good performance. Deucey G had a good performance, and I actually just checked out some Deucey G before then. Told me they was gonna be bringing it. Deucey G had a good performance. MBG Will, I was impressed. I was impressed by MBG Will because I've reviewed MBG Will's music and I done cussed MBG Will out and all these things about his music, and he sent me more music to review and all that. Shout out to MBG Will. I even called MBG Will personally yesterday and told him I was highly impressed with his performance, and that's what I want to see him translate through on videos. He had energy, he had intensity. I was believing the shit he was saying on stage. When I see his videos, I don't believe that shit. When I seen the stage performance, I believe him a little bit more. So I would like to see more from him with that energy and intensity. We talked about I See Cleopatra earlier. Make sure y'all go check her out. And final act that we had was Bam Bree. I thought that she had a great performance. I've seen her before. I've seen her perform before at Pops. She's only been doing it for like 6 months. And I think she's on a good fucking path for only doing it for 6 months. Is the one who had the white with the orange hat on. He, my partner, and I had him come to get the feedback since he just really starting to perform. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, that guy right there, I thought he was cool, but yeah, he kind of lost us when he did what he did, like telling him to cut the song off. I'll be looking out for him and I'll see more of him. I did think that last song was good that he had. Bam Bree, like I was saying, second time seeing her perform. She's only been doing it for about 6 months, and I think she's a fairly dynamic performer. She comes to the stage looking the part. She comes to the stage looking the part. She looks like something. You know what I mean? She looks like something, and she's got some good songs to be doing it for only 6 months. I feel like she's on the correct path to keep going further, and she's generated some notoriety over the last 6 months of doing it. Like I said, that was my second time seeing her perform. And last but not least, how could I forget? I wasn't gonna forget you. It was gonna come back to my mind. Last but not least, we had Zaza Goodbreak, who was somebody I've been watching and following for years. eclectic personality. I have heard her music before. Necessarily isn't for me, but she makes like feminist hip hop.
Feminist hip hop.
Yeah, so her song.
How does the feminist movement and hip hop go together?
For her, you have to, I don't know. You have to listen to her music, but I will say that she started off her set with her own rendition of "Baby Got Back," and it was like, what she say, "Baby got flack." She was talking about dudes having dicks, big dicks, and she was basically trying to objectify men. Like she feels women were objectified and Baby got back.
Well, but men love that shit. Men love
and that's and so
it ain't gonna pan out the same way.
Now when she was performing and she said at the end of that song, she was like, "How you like that, motherfuckers? How do you like to feel objectified?" And I was like, "We don't feel objectified. Niggas want to fuck you now. Like motherfuckers don't fella got slack. There you go, fella got slack." So you know, for me, she performed her ass off. Like we said, she was one of the only artists to not have backing vocals, and she did her thing. But we all stated earlier, we automatically kind of disqualify you when you do like a cover song. So for me, I already like, she had a good performance, but I wasn't taking it seriously to push her to the next level of getting on Frost Night, if I'm being real. But is she a performer? Yes, she's a fucking performer. She did the Baby Got Slack, and then again, people was in my way. Retro Champ reacted and turned his back, and he's like, "Oh my fucking God." And I was like, "What happened? I couldn't see." Because people was blocking me. She was on stage. She had whipped her wig off. And she got short hair, and she did another song, and when she whipped the wig off, Retro was like, "What the fuck?" But she performs her ass off. Can't take that away from her. Definitely unique performance. I don't feel like it would have been right for Frost Night, being honest. Yeah. Does she have a mission and an objective with the music that she's making? Yes, she does. Is it like shocking, and does it jar you and like make you think like, or make you like, what the fuck is she talking about? I mean, yes, it does. I'm gonna
have to check her out because I mean, you already know how I feel about feminists and the feminist movement. That shit ain't for black women, and that's just my personal take.
Well, she's a white lady.
Okay, well then yeah, never mind then. So
she's a white lady. Gotcha. But yeah, she's got her. If you can say anything about Zaza Goodbreak you want, she's got her brand. Yeah. She's got a lane that ain't nobody else in, and love it or hate it, you gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? She got a lane that nobody else is in. So, you know, it was good. It was good to see you actually perform. Like I said, when we was walking out, I'd been seeing you for years. I've seen some of the photos that you've had, some of the annex that you've had. I've listened to songs before and things like that. She gave me love and went up right after and killed it. I wasn't expecting. I need to talk to her. Okay. All right. Well, that'll figure itself out, I'm quite sure. But Zaza Goodbreak is in her own lane, and one thing about it is, if you an artist that needs to see how to be in your own lane, at least seeing her perform, you will see that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dynamic performer. It's not necessarily for me, but her music isn't directed and geared towards me. So, like I said, you can love it, you can hate it, but you gotta respect it. Overall, I had a very good time at Frost Night. I had a fucking amazing time. I am happy that my hard work is paying off to the point where people were seeing me and wanting me to be involved with things like that. But I'm always about how can we make it better? How can we make it better? So for all the artists who I give critiques on, and I tell y'all whatever I tell y'all about your music and how I feel about it, or the sound of it and everything like that, it's all for us as a city to get better. And to you know, make the best quality music that we can, because I feel like we are an amazingly talented city. We've got just as much talent as any of these other artists that are national spectacles. As a matter of fact, I think we had better music than most of the artists that are national spectacles because I hardly listen to national music. I'm not really interested in it. A lot of the stuff that you guys praise that's on a national level, I give it a chance and I'm like, well, we got people that make better music than that here at home, or we got people that make just as good of music as people at home, you know, as people nationally. So, you know, like again, just before I get out of here, fuck you, Thomas Matthews. I don't do this shit for myself. I do this shit because I created a business, yes, but I started doing this stuff and I have been doing this stuff for years for free. If you can't respect it, that's cool. You can't respect it, but don't speak on what I'm doing and don't try to discredit the hard work that I put in, that Sugar Grits has put in, that my family's put in to get to the point where people are paying us. Are paying me to review the music, to come do interviews with me, or whatever it is that they're paying me for. You just called all those people goofy. We talking about artists like Bodine. We talking about artists like T-Dub-O. We talking about artists like Jew, Tef Deezy. These are the guys that are sending me money. These are guys that I talk to on a regular basis. These are people that fuck with what I'm doing and they respect what I'm doing. So you can like
fuck
get
you,
the
Thomas.
fuck you, Thomas.
Fuck you,
Fuck you, Thomas. You don't hurt my feelings by talking about a fucking game. It hurt my feelings when you insult and discredit the work that I do and I work very hard on. Okay, and you also discredit the work of people like Jessica. You discredit the work of people like Riley B from Connect the Dots. You discrediting the people who are doing work, building a solid foundation for us to take this shit to the next level. Critically, crickets, crits, bits, tits, mitts, fits, misfits, holding tits with mitts, smelling armpits. Yeah, nah, fuck dude in real life, bro. You don't know what you're talking about, and you got upset because I told you I don't joke with you like that. I don't joke around with people like that. Don't call me no beta male. Don't worry about how I piss, nigga. If I sit down to pee, if I stand up and hold my cock, what difference does it make to you? That's some weirdo ass shit for you to say on the post. And bro, just leave my fucking name out your mouth. And then you hit me talking about you called me. You hit me talking about you called me. What's up, nigga? You already passed the point of that. You should have answered my phone call when I called you and tried to talk to you like a man and asked you what your fucking issue was with me before this went any further. It already done went further. This motherfuckers already know what your picture look like. These ain't threats. This is just real life promises. Don't say my fucking name no more, bro. Keep that goofy ass joking shit off of anything that's relating to Ollie versus Ollie Johnson, whatever the fuck you know me by. What y'all need to know me by is Ollie versus. Let me show you. My name's right there on the fucking screen. Ollie versus is who the fuck I am. Address me as such. Okay? First and foremost, you fucking right, I got an ego because I've worked hard to attain and achieve this ego. I told motherfuckers all that humble shit went out the door when T-Dub-O said in front of other people who are highly respected members of the music community in this city that I am the biggest A&R that this city got. So you fucking right, I got an ego. You fucking right, humbleness is out the door. You fucking right, I deserve to get paid for my services and I ain't doing nothing where I'm just taking people money. I'm giving people real life advice on who they need to be connecting with, who they need to be talking to take their first music to the next level. Now, if they don't do what I say, if they don't pay the money to those people to do what needs to be done, that's out of my control. But you don't fucking discredit my work. Ever. That's the shit that get motherfuckers. That's the shit that get people slapped in their mouth. You think it's about a video game? Really ain't about no video game. It's about you discrediting my work, bro. I could give a fuck about Tekken 8 or trying to be Tekken God on Tekken 8 or any of that shit. That's not making me my money. You know what's making me my money? Connecting with the people. Mad love to everybody who supports Ollie Versus.
Fuck you, Thomas.
Y'all know it's immense love. I want everybody that sends me music to go better, to do better with your music. I want you to make better music. I want y'all to follow what I'm telling you and link with the people who I'm talking about when I'm talking to y'all in these free streams. Oh, we can't get out of here though. I can't get out of here yet. I got paid music reviews to do.
Oh, shit.
Because you know why? I'm Ollie motherfucking Versus. And people respect Ollie Versus's opinion on their music. So you know what? I can't get out of here. I got to do some reviews. And you were absolutely right, Timothy McGlipsey. Value and validation matters. All y'all be talking about, I don't need nobody to validate me. I validate myself. Yes, you do. I need Tarboy to say, you next up in 2025. I believe you're going to be next to blow because of the hard work that you put in and because how professional you are and this, that, and the other. That nigga is way up there in music production in this city. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about you talking about my ego and this, that, and other. Nigga, you need to drop the ego on a fucking video game. Who cares about an ego on a fucking video game? Everybody who's come to me with ego on Tekken 8, ask them what happened to them. They got their ass beat. I don't give a fuck about the level or rank or none of that, bro. But at the same time, like, you're not going to discredit my work, bro. You're not going to discredit the boy work. The boy done worked hard. The boy done worked hard to get to the point where people understand the value in my services. The boy done worked hard to get people like Tarboy to say, it ain't like I say, hey, Tarboy, go on Facebook and say that we don't have a relationship like that. He seen me post showing love to other people from the city on a post saying these are the people who you should watch. And he said, if I bank on anybody making it, blowing up 2025, it's you. Your work ethic, your professionalism, your consistency, you the one to blow up. Fuck you, Thomas Matthew. Fuck you. Like this. Fuck you, boy. Okay? I am a valued opinion in the STL music scene, and I'm sorry that you don't know that and you can't see that. Ain't gonna lie. When people say I'm hard on 2K video game, I'm like, okay, exactly. Motherfuckers be talking all that shit, and then you actually play them, you like, boy, you soft in the motherfucker on this game. Boy, if I really get back into Tekken practice, boy, y'all don't understand me, boy. I don't understand you, boy. But it's big fuck you, Thomas, though. I just want you to know that. And all my people who you call goofy for paying for my services, you got to understand it's fuck you too from them two now, because you done called all them people goofy. And then Reese Young say, well, so you saying that people were goofy for paying to take their music to the next level, and then you want to backtrack and talk all this shit, boy. Get your goofy lame ass on, bro. I ain't even supposed to be dedicating no more time to you, but I did. I thought about it before we get out of here. And without further ado, let's get to some of these music reviews, because you know I got email, I got shit in my inbox. Thank you for them bits, Mellow Yellow. I appreciate you. Right on, my boy Crazy Flow, for getting in there and saying that for me. I appreciate you. Big mod shit. We got something from Reese Young. We got something from Jay Rohn, the voice of a hustler. We got something from what's this other guy's name? He just sent me some stuff this morning, and he was telling me he wanted me to check him out. What's his name? Let me find him, because we finna go there. We got something from my boy Bone. He sent something in. Who else? What's his name? I gotta find him. Marcus Sanders. So Marcus Sanders, let me tag Marcus Sanders. Shout out to everybody that's in here. And make sure if y'all got anything that y'all sent me or something. What's his name?
That snow picking back up again. That shit coming down again.
Man, it is.
It has sleeted, now it's snowing again.
Marcus, let me tag this. I'm trying to get Marcus Sanders.
I tripped when I didn't cover the car up last night, but it's all right.
Let me tag them. Anybody that want me to check out their music, please send it now. If you already got the email in, hopefully you in here. Let me just tag this dude. Let me tell him I'm finna go live. Mellow Yellow 314. Follow me on Twitch. My goofy ass to slap his ass. That's what I'm saying, bro. Motherfuckers don't even understand. Like niggas like you, bro, and other people that fuck with me. They know. And then he talking about real nigga this, real nigga that. You not no real nigga, bro. Motherfuckers fuck with me because I'm a real nigga. You not no real nigga. You thought you was a motherfucker who was gonna get on Facebook and troll and it was just finna go that way for you, boy. Keep that beta male, all that goofy ass shit out your motherfucking mouth when it pertains to Ollie Versus, because Ollie Versus is the motherfucking alpha over this bitch. Ollie the alpha over this bitch. You better ask Sugar Grits what it is. She'll tell you niggas before anybody, because she the only motherfucker that truly know me. She the only motherfucker that be with me all the time. She the only motherfucker that been with me every day for the last, 8, 9 years? You puss ass niggas better shut the fuck up talking to me, boy. You get slapped. I stay in this house because I don't be wanting to slap niggas. I stay to myself. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got out the STL rap game because a nigga was playing with me and I was gonna slap him in this motherfucking mouth if I synced him out here, bro. So I stopped rapping. I stopped doing all that because a lot of you goofy ass niggas, y'all think this shit a game, bro. It don't be a game for certain motherfuckers, bro. I'm from the motherfucking south side of St. Louis, born in St. Louis City Hospital, boy. You better watch out talking that crazy shit to me. Leave me the fuck alone. And again, I'm not gonna have to do nothing to you. It's gonna be one of these other crazy motherfuckers that fuck with me that's gonna do that. All right. Tune in. Shit, I think I did thing for my third performance. I sent 2. Nick O'Leary, you sent something? Did you send me Cash App or something as well? You are saying a lot on the structure. Okay. I see your message. I got you. We're gonna talk about that. Went second. No, he did the show. Oh, he went second? Okay. No, I went second on Frost Night. That's what I meant. Okay, let me ooh, okay. What's your name? I talked about all of it already. So it'll be a recap video on YouTube later. You can go back and check out. And then that's the thing, like, so you trying to jump to this nigga defense, and I done sent him a message and told him, I'm quite sure you know that I ain't mean no disrespect by that. And he sends me a message, bro. I'm not mad at you, family. Trust me, you're good. I understand everyone's comment. Boy, like, stop trying to jump to people's defense that don't even need you to defend them, bro. I fuck with Jody the Great. I don't never like badmouth Jody the Great ever like that. What are you talking about? Get your goofy ass on, bro. That made a whole issue out of nothing, bro. So I'm talking about, see, real men, we do real things. We talk, we communicate, we have conversations. Nigga, if I call you and you don't answer your phone, boy, in a timely manner, boy, fuck you. That shit over with. We are not cool at no type of level at all. All right, Graham say he back. Reese Young sent me something. Say this is what I've been doing. Let me tag Reese Young. Let me tag J. Rome, voice of a hustler. Reese Young, and at J. Rome. And then my boy Bone. Let me get him in here. I hope he sent me something good. I don't wanna have to tell my boy Bone I don't like what he did, because Bone be making a lot of music and his feelings. That's my dog. It'd be a place for that. But we gotta get you out of that space, bro. What's going on, Archie Stacks? DI4L. Okay, Wisdom was my name. All right, yeah. We talked about it earlier. I can't remember all the artists. There was a lot of artists, man. There was so many artists that night. Can't remember everybody. But if you go back and watch this later, you'll probably see what I was talking about. All right, Bone. You was the first person. You didn't. I don't think you sent me no Cash App. But Bone sent me a message earlier, and he sent this. He sent this damn near immediately after I went off on this dude talking about my opinion and talking about everybody goofy for sending me music or for sending me money to talk about their music and review their music. He said they're all goofies because I don't have enough followers or whatever, and they're not getting the views. But there is $5 for a music review. This isn't about the views that they're getting. This is about them getting the honest critique from a trusted voice in the FTL music scene on their product. So immediately after I had to scold his stupid ass for talking out of turn like a child, you know how you got to get on your child's ass sometimes about for talking out of turn. After I scolded him, immediately after that, my boy Tone Bone sent me this record to check out, and he says, "What we thinking, Ali?" I said, "I'm gonna check it out here in a minute. He said, your opinion means a lot to me, Ali. This was my first joint in a minute. I'm excited to see what you think. I said, you want me to check it out personally or live? And he said both. So we finna check it out right now live with you guys. He sent it to my Facebook inbox. It's a music video. Is it an actual music video, Bone? You in here? I see your name popped up on the screen. We finna pull it up. Now, if it's an actual music video, I want to see video. I want to see scenes. So we're gonna be talking about the video as well as the actual song. And it does look like it's an actual video coming in at 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to G Soldier page on YouTube. G Soldier is another member of the STL community of hip hop here. He was a battle rapper. He does make songs. He's got a show where he talks about different topics and things like that with different guests, with different guest speakers, including Tone Bone, who is in the chat right now. So we're gonna check this song out, and we're gonna show us some love. We're gonna see what it's talking about. We're gonna shoot the video, and we're gonna do all that. It's an in-studio visual. Thank you for letting me know that off the bat. Let's get it.
Out the gate, I was smaller. Had to go at them harder. Mama, she working harder. Had to get it on her own. Her husband, my father, my dad.
Oh, I need to stop it, Bob. I need to stop it. Let me get it right.
So mama had to teach me how to get it on her own. This is what it is, or what it's gonna be. Ain't talking to lil' mama, cause right now I wanna speak. Ain't hiding at my quality, even if I got beat. Cause all a nigga got is all a motherfucking need. Nigga, I got me.
Okay, Bone, there we go. Hey, would you wake me up a G? Okay.
When I was young, I was dumb, put my heart in the shit. Spend every moment trying to get it, put my heart in the shit. Wasn't just talking some shit, I was walking this shit. Drumming like Questlove, got black thoughts by the beach. That's just the roots of my nature. I'm chopping trees, I need paper. You ain't talking about money, then I can speak to you later. I dropped the line in my soda, trying to lean on my neighbor. She call me Tony whenever, but call me Bone for pleasure. I ain't gangsta, I hear you. Please don't think that I feel you. Hold my word, I got many. That's devout like religion. Cross them out and crucify a nigga, call him a Christian. If I said it, then I meant it, bitch. I'm standing on business. It's what it is, or what it's gonna be. Ain't talking to lil' mama, cause right now I wanna speak. Ain't hiding at my quality, even if I got beat. Cause all a nigga got is all a motherfucking need. Nigga, I got me. Nigga, I got me. Nigga, I got me. Nigga, I got me. I can't hear when niggas talking about that shit don't move me. Been betrayed by family and my partner. I'm bumping Boosie, keep it gully with my baby mamas. Ignorance is bliss. Sometimes I swear I hate I got 'em.
Yeah.
From the cock, let's keep it rockin'. This ain't Wakanda. My daddy told me life a bitch bone, and she the toughest of any. And you never see a dollar without stacking your pennies. I play them whack game, listen. Being young with ambition, wildin' out on a mission. Lost my heart to some bitches, but that don't alter intentions. I just alter tension. Ain't no fucking 9 to 5, bitch. I'm standing on business.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm standing on business.
Ain't no
What?
fucking 9 to 5.
Bitch, I'm standing on business. Talk that shit, Bone.
Ain't no standing no business. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. If I ain't got nothing, if I ain't, nigga, I got me.
Hey, Bone, I'm happy. I am happy.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of
I am happy. So I'm so happy this is what you sent me, because I didn't want to have to tell you about being in your feelings and about fuck these bitches and all that, because you know you've sent me music before. Bone, as a matter of fact, For motherfuckers that be talking about, oh, I'm just trying to get over whatever, Thomas Matthews, fuck you again. Yeah. I told you we're gonna make content about you today, boy. It's all day. Fuck you, boy. But for motherfuckers like him who talking shit from the sidelines, they don't even understand. I've been fucking supporting Bone for years. I've been supporting Bone for years. Since Cheddar House battle rap days, nigga. Do you even know what Cheddar House is, nigga? Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Like you know what's going on out here in these St. Louis streets with this music shit, boy. You don't know. You don't know. You tapped into the video games only. I'm tapped into the streets. To the streets.
I mean, you tapped into the video games too.
I'm tapped into the video games, but what's more important is the streets. So anyway, I've been tapped in with Bone. I've been supporting Bone for years. I've been told Bone he one of the most dynamic voices this city got. I love Bone's voice. His voice, if you hear him battle rap, his voice is amazing. I love his voice. I love his voice, right? But you would send me so much sentimental in your feelings songs. And you put out an EP of songs in your feelings that one time. I listened to it. I listened to it live on stream. For motherfuckers think that it's just about music, I've been playing the music. And you know that. Everybody that rock with Ali know I've been playing the music. When motherfucker wasn't even watching, wasn't even paying attention to Ali. And it ain't even like we got 1,000 motherfuckers watching us now. It ain't even like we got 100 people watching us now. But when wasn't nobody paying attention to Ali at all, what Ali was doing, playing the music. What I was doing, Sugar Griggs? Playing the motherfucking music. That's how people like Sam Champion, AK Sonny Grants. That's how people like Tef Deezy and these people have invited me to the studio. That's why Reese Young invited me to the studio. Man, I want you to hear my new project. I want you to hear my new shit I'm working on. I really value your opinion. It's a reason why these people doing what they doing, bro. You just because you don't understand it, you know bad, you know worse, you know better than the white folks who don't like black folks because they don't understand. You don't understand, bro. Niggas hate what they don't understand. It ain't for you to understand. What you understand is your job slinging the packages. And when I say that, y'all don't look at me like, oh, Ali going against the working class man, because that ain't that. I am one of the hardest working motherfuckers there is. Better ask about me. And I used to slang shit too. I used to slang packages. I used to slang plastic parts. And now I'm just so fortunate that I got a sugar mama who has allowed me to sit my ass at home and create and work on my dream. And over this time, it's been hella times I've been discouraged. Hella times I wanted to quit. Hella times, man, nigga, I ain't even gonna lie to you. It been times I wanted to put a motherfucking bullet through my brain. But because of family and because of supporters, we here today. We here today. And Bone is one of the people I've been supporting for years, bro. For years. I'm happy to hear this, Bone. I'm really happy to hear this. I hope you still here. I'm happy to hear this. I want to hear more of this. And I want to hear more of this. I want to hear better songs. I want to hear hit songs. Bone got an amazing voice. Tone Bone got an amazing voice. I can hear Tone Bone on a track with Grams. I can hear Tone Boy on track with anybody, because if his voice is on your track, it's gonna stand out. And he's actually from the battle rap culture, so he's actually a very lyrical motherfucker. And I think that was one of the biggest points, one of the biggest problems for you, Bone, is that when you create music like I do. It's been really hard for me to create music. And I be wanting to create music, but all I could do is do my old songs. I could recreate my old songs, but right now in my heart, someone would have to write something for me, because it's not there. Can Ali rap? Yes, I can. And I ain't gonna say nobody had to write for me, because I'm a great writer, but it's just like I don't have anything to write about, because I am in a place with life where I don't love my life, but I have become, in my mind, I have found my fortress of solitude for this life that we live. Now, that might not make sense to y'all, but if you go back and think about it, and think about what I just said, I have found my fortress of solitude inside of my mind within this life, because I want so much more out of life than what we got right now. But we working hard every day to get that. Just like my my clients and my viewers and my people, my fam. Cause I don't got fans. I got fam. Y'all my fam. Y'all don't gotta tune in and take time out of y'all day to watch me and shit like that. But y'all my fam. You know what I'm saying? This shit become more than that. So when people say sideways shit to me and it affects, like it makes me feel a certain type of way, yeah, I'm going to defend it. And not only just for me, for y'all, because y'all ain't no fucking goofies for wanting to take y'all career to the next level because y'all spending money with me to honestly critique y'all songs. People send me songs. I watch other people do music reviews. They send songs, the person to be like, oh yeah, that was a cool song. The beat was cool. The hook was catchy, blah, 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 blah. Next one, who's next? And they play the song. I'm actually sitting here telling you why I love the song, talking about the history of me and you, if we have any history, telling how you can prove the song, what I'm hearing in the song that may need to be changed, what you can do to make better songs as far as creative writing or whatever I'm doing. I don't see no music reviewers doing that. They take y'all $20 and they go. And as a matter of fact, I don't even see no music reviewers that I was seeing a year ago that was taking y'all money today. I don't see them same people live ever. So yeah, when a motherfucker say something about the work that I put in, the work that my family has put in, the work that y'all doing, and tries to discredit the work that I'm doing or y'all doing, man, come on, man. Come on, man. We're going to war with them. We're going to war with them. All right. War with them. And today's the only day you will ever hear the name Terrence Matthews because he's a non-figure. If you go on his page, he ain't got no type of motion. This is the most motion he gonna have today. Don't nobody comment on his shit. Don't nobody love his shit or like his shit or none of that. None of that. I just went on your page and little boy, you nobody. You a lame. You a weak ass dude. Need to take care of his family just like I'm taking care of mine. You need to get out here and live your dreams and aspirations and become somebody. You need to take that video game knowledge and expertise you got and go become somebody. Create some content with that shit. Go win a tournament. Become somebody with that. Because Ali's expertise and all that is this right here, what I'm talking about. This is what my expertise is. I started doing all the game streaming shit because I was in a point in life where it was like, it don't make no sense for me to sit up here and play the game if I ain't gonna figure out some type of way to make money off of it. Didn't I say that, Sugar Grits? Yeah. Didn't I say that? And I was like, I already don't do music, so if I quit gaming, I'm gonna be the worst depressed person in the world. Didn't I say that, Sugar Grits? And I said, I got to change my life. I got to start streaming these games. I got to do something different because it don't make no sense for me to just be playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Sitting here smoking blunts, playing the game. And I'm good at the game too. That's what I said. That's how we even got here. And then when I started doing that, I was like, I want more. I want more. I love music. People started putting out extremely good music in the city of St. Louis. I'm talking about extremely good music in the city of St. Louis around 2017, 18 when I started streaming. And it wasn't that music wasn't being good before that. It was just that music started being extremely good. And I was no longer an artist, so I could listen to music from a non-competitive stance. Okay? Because it's a lot of artists out there that can't listen to other people's music without saying that shit sucks. I'll show you what I do on that beat. Most artists is going to feel that way. Most artists can't do what I do. And then the other people who could take you to the next level, guess what? They won't even fucking listen to your music unless you pay them accordingly. They don't pay you no attention until you do the correct business with them. I'm telling you what I know from experience. I've gained a network of people who I trust in the work that they do. I've watched them do the work that they do over the years, and I've created my network of people who I trust to tell the artists to go to take them to the next level. So fuck you because you just seeing money and you don't see the 5-6 years worth of work that Ali done put in behind the scenes before I was saying Grams was that nigga because I ain't know who he was. When the only motherfuckers was half-ass supporting was Grits Hoffa and Sonny Grand and Juice R. It wasn't really too many motherfuckers supporting. Motherfuckers like Bodine was supporting, gave me a shirt to wear on my streams. Motherfuckers like Chris Grimes, Free Grimes, gave me Sand Shoe Skate Shop shirts to wear. That was my first sponsor. Shout out to Bumble Bars. My boy Poncho Rucker, was one of my sponsors. We still fucking rock. We still rock. Shout out to Melanin Marie. She was a sponsor. You don't just get people reaching out to you and wanting to work with you and wanting to put their brand in your shit just because you full of shit and you take it for people. Well, we done built a whole brand over here, and I'm never, ever in my life, I will take a couple hours out my day to say fuck you to a bitch ass nigga that try to discredit my shit. We making all clips. Fuck you, Thomas Matthew. I told you today is your day. You are content. You're content today. Definitely follow my boy Poncho Rucker, Double B Studios. But yo, we got something else to listen to, man. J. Rone sent me something. I don't know where J. Rone went. I don't know if he here, but I got it in my email. We also got something from Reese Young too. But let me get back to my boy Tone Bone. I'm happy that you sent me that. I'm glad that you getting out of the sentimental songs, like talking about dealing with the bitches that you fuck with and how they don't love you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just the sentimental shit. I'm glad you got something that's going in this direction. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that you got stuff that's going on in this direction. So I want to hear more, man. I'm happy with what you sent me. You know what I mean? And I want to hear the lyrical Bone. I want to hear the battle rap Bone, but in song form. I want to hear more good songs. And I want to hear, you know, songs that the masses can relate to. You know what I'm saying? So, Bone, happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. All right, we got one from Reese Young. All right, Reese Young is actually a Billboard charting artist from St. Louis. He gets a lot of recognition in Jefferson City, Missouri, as well as, what's that other city? What's the big college city? Columbia. He gets a lot of recognition outside of St. Louis. In a lot of ways, he feels like St. Louis don't like him. And he's felt that way for years, but I'm here to tell him hip hop has been alive and well in St. Louis for years. It's just that you have to make hip hop that resonates with the streets in St. Louis. And that might not make sense to you, but that's the truth. You have to make hip hop that resonates to the streets of St. Louis if you're going to be a hip hop maker. You have to tell these gritty STL stories in your hip hop, and I think you'll be successful. But that's not necessarily who he is as an artist. Who he is as an artist is a artist who gives us he gives us St. Louis history through hip hop. One of my favorite songs from him is called Pruitt Igoe, and it's talking about the history of those projects, how it was built for white folks, and then when black folks moved into the projects, the white folks started abandoning it, and how they just pretty much said, fuck it, fuck them niggas. That's pretty much what they said. So he makes songs like that. That's really gives a historic perspective on St. Louis. And he also just makes really, really like OG hip hop. He makes hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like real hip hop. And I know that all of this falls under the umbrella of hip hop, but for those who know, it's a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference. So I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of backstory on Reese Young before we get into it. This is what's called What I'm Doing. We might have to save it. Sometimes it be tripping and don't play right when we press the button. So I'm gonna save it, and then it's gonna start playing after that. It's called What I'm Doing again. Now, and like I said, he's actually been a Billboard charting artist. He's had songs like some short film, like there was a short Static Shock film, and he's got a song on the soundtrack for that. I've been knowing about him for like about 5 years now. So let's check him out. What I'm Doing. This is what it's called.
Don't know where to go now. Not sure what I'm doing. They want me to fall down.
This joint special, Grits. You know what I'm saying?
He works with a producer named Black Grits. Almost exclusively.
Thought I was happily finished, I'm heavily vintage. Every word I get of this mic is part of my vision. Whatever smoke that enter my chest is heavily
I've heard this song
my
before.
city ain't used to my style, I lowered my limits. They gon' have to jot this down in the book of the Guinness. You ain't gotta break nothing down, you know what I get it. They asking me where I've been, I be more specific. It's in my core to give you what's pure, it's never acidic. Feel I'm on the way to the door, I probably won't fit it. You know what they asking for more, I gotta go get it. Young ones carrying guns and bodies go with them. Loved ones locked in the cell and I never did visit. Everybody stuck in the mode, that was never the mission. Say this ain't St. Louis sound and sign a petition. Side A and B is my babies, whatever additions. The higher up I go in this game, get better with business. OG's giving us game, I'm the one that's listening. Top Chef St. Louis rap, I'm the one that's sizzling. You can never ride my wave or borrow my wisdom. Whole time trying to stay sane and protect my temple, that's what I'm doing. Swear to God.
Don't know where to go now.
Shout out to Reese Young. I've actually heard this song before.
They want me to fall down.
So I want y'all to let me know what y'all feel about the song in the comments.
I'm climbing my way to the top now. God knows I'm improving.
I had to go against all lies and skip all pride. Put her to see my goals and meet all minds. Taught myself to manifest things, man, it's all mine. Bro, you need to fix that with grits, what I told Grind. Hardest work I'm putting in just so we can all shine. It's only inevitable, where we take it in due time. Putting these little pieces all together since 05. Even though the fam went away for a little time, I put this whole thing on my shoulders, that's no lives. Giving you me, above average and provide. As far as me, and some guys cut soul ties. The love been died, can't get a 5 when I roll by. What am I doing? Where am I going? Still I keep flowing, not even knowing that I was born in this life to be torn. And if I wasn't, then why did I form? When you from the loop, man, this feel like the norm. And if you remove these drums, man, this feel like a poem. City counting me out, I had to go show 'em. Alone trying to rise from this place, it's a storm. I've been doing this, I've been doing this.
And see, if you listen to his lyrics, you can
Not sure.
you can hear him say, you know, he don't feel like STL fuck with his music. You know what I'm saying?
Check 1, 2.
He don't feel like STL really like hip hop.
I've been doing this.
But it's just that ain't the truth. STL love hip hop.
I'm done.
It's just about the stories that, from my perspective, it's just about the stories that you tell through hip hop. Those stories. STL is a very street music city, man. Like Dubbo keep on trying to tell niggas this and they ain't listening. I've been saying it for a while. You gotta involve the more street guys. You know what I'm saying? If we really want the eyes to get on the city and bubble more, it's absolutely nothing wrong with the music that Reese Young makes. It's quality production. You don't get charted on billboards just for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of people who, you know, like there's all kind of people who get charted on billboards, get Grammys and all kind of things, and nobody knows who the fuck they are. So with Reese Young, my advice for Reese is always get the music outside of the city, which is something that you already know and you've done. Now let's just push getting it outside of the city and outside into other parts of Missouri even further, and get with the people that I'll be talking about. Get with the Angel Graham with earwave.com, because you know they're gonna get you sync licensing deals. Get with these MidwestMixtapes.com. My boy Adam Murphy. You pay him, it's gonna get played. The radio station cracked. It was just that his goal's been 100K listeners every week on Sunday nights. So make sure y'all go check out the radio show on MidwestMixtapes.com. It's gonna be tonight. And like, get with Adam. They had 999,000, damn near 100K listeners last Sunday. Every week the listeners go up. The thing about it is, with a lot of y'all, and I'm not specifically saying you, Reese, but with a lot of you guys, a lot of you artists, y'all spend all your money in the studio creating music. Y'all spend y'all money on videos, creating videos. Y'all need to spend money with the people who will market your music and not the full of shit people who come in your inbox on Facebook. The people who I'm telling you to deal with in the city. Man, there's three people in the city who should know who you guys are as artists, okay? You should know. These three people should know who you guys as artists in the city of STL. Murphy, he should know you as an artist. At least know your name. He should at least be able to tell me, yeah, I had a conversation with that dude. He really didn't know how to talk to me professionally, or he didn't come to me the right way, or whatever. So we never really talked anymore. Because that's a thing with a lot of these people that are professional. And I'm sorry to throw Adam under the bus, but that's just the truth of the matter. It's not that they don't want to talk to you or they're not interested in what you're doing. You're not talking to them the correct way to make them interested in what you're doing. And I'm sorry, but the correct way to talk to a lot of people to make them interested in what you're doing is money. Master P, what did Master P say to get to the level he at, babe? He said he paid, what, like $50,000?
$50,000, bought the bus, wrapped his shit around the bus, and drove the bus around the city.
He did all that wrapping the bus and everything, but remember he said in an interview he paid $50,000 to have an hour to talk to Michael Jackson's fucking entertainment lawyer for an hour, nigga. He paid 50 grand for that. He paid 50 grand just to talk to Michael Jackson entertainment lawyer for 30 minutes to an hour. So I'm sorry. Money talks and bullshit walks a marathon. And y'all could talk about payola this, payola that, payola this, payola that. Payola been a thing in the music game. If it wasn't for payola, black motherfuckers would never even be on like they are in music, because that's how a lot of black record companies got on. They knew they was gonna have to pay them Jewish record people, them white folks who own the companies. They knew they was gonna have to pay them white folks, so they were paying them to play them records. Man, payola been a thing, man. Get that goofy ass shit on, man. And in the music industry is a thing where you have to have money to get to the next level. But you gotta guess what though? You know how many professional people in the music industry have told me, yeah, such and such, from the first time I said I wanted this and they paid me that. And then they paid me again. And then they paid me a third time. And ever since then, I just been rocking with them. They ain't even paid me no more. You know how many people have told me that? It take money to make money, but see, people that don't understand the streets and that don't understand the game, they don't understand that, because unless you get fronted something, you ain't never gonna have no product to sell unless you buy it. Am I right or am I wrong, Grams? Unless somebody fronts you something, you ain't never gonna get nothing. And I learned from the words of Richie Rich way back in the day. He said that front shit is punk shit. Something it'll get you slumped quick or something way back. Be true to the game and the game will be true to you. That jacking and robbing, despising your homie, unhealthy. Man, what y'all talking about? Niggas ain't never sold nothing. They ain't never had to hustle out here and make no money. You know what I mean? They ain't never had no double up. They ain't never had to come up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't come from no fronts. So nigga, the first entry was me getting the $20 bill. You can get a double up. Double up give you 2. You sell the 2, you got 40. Now you can go get 40 worth. Nigga, that's the era I come from. Niggas mad at me because I used to slang $5 blunts back in the 90s, and now I'm doing $5 music reviews. Nigga, you ought to congratulate me for changing my life. You ought to commend me for being a good, upstanding motherfucking citizen. All right? For not being the criminal I could have been out here and robbing niggas like your home, bro. Because that's where my bloodline come from, bro. That's where my bloodline come from. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. You feel me? You might didn't see your daddy sell every drug in the book in the early 80s, sniff coke. You might not see your daddy dip more cigarettes and smoke them. You might not see your daddy slap your mom in her face. when you was a little kid. You might not have seen your daddy be the first person to pull out a gun on you, even though it was a BB gun. Nigga should never do that to his son. You might not come from them type of places, my nigga, but that's where I come from. You feel me? You might not have spent no weekends on the west side, on Bird, in Langston schoolyard, at your auntie house. Bologna and cheese, mustard, plain chips, noodles. I ain't even eat them joints. Strictly sandwiches, nigga. You might not come from that place, dog. You might not never had to boil no water on the stove to put some water in the bathtub and have a warm bath. You might not never went a couple days without the lights, you know what I'm saying, had to go to the food pantry to get some food. I don't know. Everybody ain't come from them places, but I speak for the people that come from them places. So when you speak for me, remember that it's people that come from them places that'll slap you upside your motherfucking face, bro. Leave me alone, man. Leave me the fuck alone. Niggas don't know about them places, bro. I'm saying that's why that talk be different. You know what I'm saying? I respect a certain different type of talk, and I don't respect that shit you do, bro. You's a hoe. You's a lame. You's a pussy. All that internet talking, nigga, we live. I know you see me live now. You probably watching. Ain't saying shit, boy.
Oh, no, he talking to me.
Oh, yeah. That's what, yeah. He over there.
He arguing with me.
Yeah, he over there yapping with you. Somebody better talk to him, man. I don't know if motherfuckers was paying attention the other night when we was up in that Oz Red room, but a whole group of important niggas came through that Oz Red room and what's up? You good? You good over here? Sat and watched a little bit of acts, when worked the room a little bit, and when they dipped out, we out, we good. We gonna be over here for a minute. Now y'all better leave me the fuck alone, bro. Come on, man. We ain't in the same type of circles and shit. You feel me? We ain't in the, you know what I mean? We ain't in the same category. But yeah, Reese Young, you already know what it is, bro. Keep going with that shit, bro. I fucks with it tremendously. Like I said, just it's probably beyond you. I can't make a motherfucker who ain't really, cause you from the neighborhood. You know what I mean? You from the neighborhood. You from Sullivan. You King Sullivan. So you from the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You've seen the inner city street life. Reese Young actually has a very, very musical history in St. Louis. Family-owned record stores and shit back in the day. Man, come on, man. Why you talking about why people goofy for sending me? I actually know about these artists, man. Boy, you done pissed me off. He really done riled me up today, y'all. Really done riled me up, Grams, dog. But anyway, what we got next? We got something else from J. Rome. Shout out to Reese Young for the support, sending me the music. That's already one that I've listened to a lot of times. I feel like that's on one of your previous projects, ain't it, Reese? What's our favorite song from Reese Young? It ain't a problem till you deal with it. Ain't that it? That's our jam from Reese Young right there. Sugar Grits a fan too. See, as long as I make Sugar Grits a fan, I've officially done my job. It's like she listens to y'all music like I listen to it. As a matter of fact, she probably listens to it a little bit more when she be at work and shit, because she be playing the St. Louis playlist. Like, she listens to y'all shit like I do. She's familiar with y'all like I am. So as long as she is, I've done my job for real, because I've created another fan for you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on, man. Anyway, what we got? We got the voice of a hustler. Oh, wait. That Marcus. I done went off on a tangent. Marcus, you still in here? What's your name? Marcus Sanders. He said, what's good, man? All right, we got that song from Marcus Sanders. He in here. I don't want him to miss it. So we're going to check it out for him live. Now, Marcus actually gave me a hell of an idea. If you guys would like for me to do like a personal recording where it's just like an individual listen to the song, record it, and then send me the file type of shit so I could use it for content of my own type of situation, we can do that too. But it is going to cost you a little bit more. So if you would like to do those type of services, what we can do is you can pay me for now. What do you think a fair price is to do that?
I would say right now, fair price is $50 only because of time.
So I was gonna do it for way mad cheaper than that.
Okay, 25.
I'll meet you in the middle at 15.
Okay.
All right, $15. If you want to send me a song personally, turn on the camera, record your personal review, and then I send it to you, and it's your content to do whatever you please with.
But please note, the review will be real.
The review will stay up to the standards of my complete honest reviews. But it will cost you $15. Send me the email. I'll schedule a time, because it ain't gonna be like you gonna do it right now, because I got life. I'm a whole full-time dad. I'm a parent, all these things, you know what I'm saying? But we'll schedule a time for me to get it done. You pay me $15. I'll do a personal review for you that I'll record, and then I'll send you the recording file. And then you take that content and you can do whatever you want with it. Promote it on your social medias, post it on your YouTube, use it as a video. That's what I really want one of y'all to do, is take one of these reviews and use that in y'all music video. I can't wait. Proper credit, of course, but please, by all means, I want somebody to do that. But y'all get what I'm saying? So that's the new service I'm providing in 2022. Personal recording. Send me $15, send me the song or video, and I'll record my reaction, my honest review of the song. It won't be live, and I'll send you the content, and you can do with it as you please. Just give Ollie Versus the proper credit. New deal for 2025. What that sound like, y'all? Nah, for real, because that's the best price any can get for the real motherfucking review. Nah, that's the best price, because Sugar Grits was over here like $50. See, I'm trying to show love. Sugar Grits will bust y'all motherfucking head. Let her put all the prices. She busting asses.
Y'all don't know how time consuming this shit is.
This shit is time consuming.
It's very time consuming.
She upset right now. This her off day.
It cuts into like the time that I want to spend with him. So I feel like I need to be reciprocated for the time that he do for y'all that's being taken away from me. I'm being a trooper and all this, but it really does.
And also my kids. It takes away time from the kids.
The time from us. So
it's a job.
$50.
But at the end of the day, for real, this is my job.
So
I've created this job, and people could be mad at the job if they want to, but it is what it is. We created this package service. We created this for y'all. Just trying to take it to the next level. Next up, my boy, what you send me? You sent me something to which email did you send it, Grams? I know I got a new email I'm wanting everybody to send stuff to. For me personally, and then we got the Ulu Music Reviews email. And make sure y'all tap in the Ulu Music Reviews tonight, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be doing live music reviews on the United Labels of the Underground channel. You can send up to 2 songs for free over there. I'll review them live, give you the honest critique, just like I am doing right now. And then it'll be on YouTube the next day and everything. It stays on their channel. Go subscribe to the channel, United Labels of the Underground. If you would like to send an additional song, it'll be $10. If you'd like to skip the line, it's $15. And so support there as well. I appreciate y'all supporting. But that's just to let people know, man, like we've been doing free music reviews for the longest. So, hate all you want, man. Hate all you want. So yeah, I don't know where you sent it at, Grams. I don't know where you sent it, but before we go, we're gonna get to this. We're gonna check out this song from Marcus Sanders. Marcus Sanders. Yeah, that it is. Marcus Sanders. He spells his name with a K-C-U-S, so it throws me off a little bit. Okay, where'd you send? You sent me a video file, right? Or a link? Or is it this audio file that I see that's 1 minute and 45? I'm trying to see where you sent it to, Marcus. And then also, my boy Grams, I'm trying to see where you sent the song at. That man be really trying to work with motherfuckers. He a real one. Nah, for real. I be trying to work with people, man. Listen, people don't understand. We building over here, though. We building over here. We'll get the other money when we get the other money. All the other money gonna come on the back end. We ain't tripping off the money. Some things I've been telling people forever, I don't be tripping off the money. Yeah, I need to make money, but we ain't tripping off the money to the point where I'm trying to bust your head because I realize the money, the big money gonna come on the back end, man. It's gonna come on the back end. But yeah, I'm trying to find out where Marcus Sanders sent me this file at. Grabs, where did you send me the file at, my boy? I'm looking for it. I don't see nothing in my, oh yeah, I do. GBD the Mafia. GB Peso. All right, before you sit that, we had one that came in from J Wrong. So we're gonna check out this J Wrong one. Then we're gonna go do that GBD Mafia. And hopefully by then the Marcus Sanders dude to be in here. You see who working? Man, I ain't even supposed to be working like this today. I ain't supposed to clock in until 8 p.m. tonight, man. Sugar Grits' birthday was yesterday. Man, y'all tell Sugar Grits happy birthday in the chat, man. Make this worth her time. Send her a couple dollars to the Cash App for the birthday and say happy birthday to Sugar Grits in the chat, man. She deserves it. She my sugar mama. She the best, man. Without her, ain't none of this shit possible. Ain't none of this shit possible. I see you sent it to the Ollie Versus. I got you. I just found it. Voice of a Hustler.
Why you
J
going
Wrong.
up, huh?
Juvie catcher by the checks.
J Wrong is another one I've been supporting since Battle Rap.
With luxury last, get butters of cash, I'm running through that. I'm spending a comfortable tab. I'm living this life and I wanted it bad, but I'm still stuck in my past. With slanging the rock and the dust in the bag. With jumping the fence, ain't hanging with cops, I ain't fucking with them. Remember how my heart broke the last way. It's at the point hardcore, sad day. Now I'm on this dark road, no lampshade. No damn way, ain't no giving it up. I was just living this rough. Hammer the city is tough. They peeling it up. Each other ceiling get crushed. Each other civil and touch. I'm killing them cuz. Touring these cities and stuff. They blowing my digital up. Milwaukee, Michigan up. New York for sure. They knowin' I'm living in color. Like, no matter where I go, it's like that McCree hustle still in me. I be up in Detroit.
Shout out to McCree Ave.
You feel me? With my boy $6. And you know, it's just cut like that. I be out in San Diego, Cali, with my boy Simon, you feel me? And then I spin right back around through here, mess with that boy O. Dallas Zappy, you heard me? Yeah. Lionel had died. Remember I finally cried, feeling the fly in the sky. Time after time, niggas was trying to decide who's gonna die here tonight. I'm trying to define, the bitch put her life on the line. She steady, I hollering mine. But I'm not the guy, put your little heart in my palm. I put your heart to the side. Slanging the geek, you should go play in the street. Trying to get paper this week. Went from wearing some weed, got a little yank trying to compete. Hop in the game for police. Little baby is a dog, the land say.
Baby, where that thing at?
I don't want no more, don't step that way. Them can't stay, bitch can't escape. I'm not a memory, y'all. I'm not just feeling the raw. She did in my heart, put it did in my heart. It's a little injury on the energy on me. It's an invisible, huh? Wanna just feel it at time. I remember the slug. I was just thinking of I'm just a pick on the stuff. I was gonna be a chopper on the road, going to Colorado, gonna pick up that pack. And then they hit me like, hey, J Wrong, we need you in Washington, D.C. And we went straight there. But before we went straight there, we had to stop through KC and get that bag in St. Louis right before they. Yeah. And right after that, Washington, D.C., they caught me up in New York on I-Battle. Shout out that boy Lex Luke.
Hey, shout out to J Wrong, man. Like I said, I've been knowing J Wrong since Cheddar House Battle League days. That's where I got familiar with J Wrong at. I seen him at a battle way back then. I don't even remember who he battled. I do remember that night though. That night, the first time I seen J Wrong battle, Gotham battled XLV, and I became a fan of XLV. I became a fan of J Wrong. I became a fan of Cash Flow. I became a fan of Reckless Wordplay, Jakarta. It was a dude that was running around at the time, Spick and Span. It was Christian Grace Starks. Man, listen, it was a lot of guys at that time. A lot of guys, but I really became fans of Dichi Dichi. I got that Dichi Dichi. I became a fan in them days. And I remember, like I said, the first time I seen J Wrong battle, I don't know who he battled that day, but I know Gotham battled I think Gotham battled XLV. I might be wrong. But Gotham might have battled Spick and Span. I might stand corrected. Gotham, I think, battled Spick and Span that night. And Gotham had a little chick with him that wasn't the most desirable chick to look at. And Gotham had, the Spick and Span dude had said some free. He said, your girl hair looked like porcupine spine. I remember the line. That was like over 10 years ago. And I remember the line. Your girl hair looked like porcupine spine. Because she had some little twisties. Shout out to my dog, Gotham, man. Shout out to Gotham, little big head ass. He trying to grow a beard and be like me. He want to be like me so bad. My son want to get a beard so bad. It's crazy. Shout out to Gotham, though. I fucks with Gotham tough. That's my guy right there. And Gotham, I'm telling you why I really fuck with Gotham, because he be hitting me up with ideals. He be hitting me up trying to plug me in with people like, man, let's get this person, that person. I'm like, let's get them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can talk about it all day. Bring them to me. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Let's set it up. But shout out to my boy Gotham for even being on the wavelength of even thinking like, how can I help Ollie out the return what he did for me in the past, which I don't even feel like I did much for him, just besides be there for him, get him together. You know what I'm saying? When he needed to do some things, I was kind of a little bit managing him at the time. So, you know what I'm saying? Got him together, got him some shoes and things like that. Just made him, focus on his appearance more when he goes out and hits the stage. That's where I really started that, really got that from my own personal stuff, and then him as an artist, working with him and kind of like managing him a little bit way back then. So he hits me up with ideas just to show love, because he still remembers when I was like the only motherfucker. He told me, he's like, I felt like it was a time where you was the only motherfucker who loved, who cared about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Show love to me on that. So used to make sure he got to some of the events and shows and things like that he used to do. So shout out to Gotham, man. He been down for a long time. And shout out to Gotham. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but he got hit, like, it's been about like 2 or 3 months now, but he got hit and left for dead. Like, a motherfucker hit him. Like, he was walking outside somewhere and a motherfucker hit him and kept going. And he was out here on the streets just all fucked up, broke up and shit. He healing, he getting better. But hey, man, send my boy Gotham some positive light, love, and all that good shit, man. Some healing energy. You know what I'm talking about? Send my boy Gotham some love, man. That's my dog right there. Because he ain't even got to be calling me, thinking about none of this shit I'm doing. He could just be, licking his wounds and thinking about how he going to get himself back together, how he going to get himself back out here. So I fuck with Gotham tough, because he really been hitting me the last few weeks. Really been, you know what I'm saying, trying to work with me and help me and trying to expand on what I'm doing. He see the vision. Everybody don't see the vision. So I fuck with Gotham. Really, really tough. Mad love to Gotham. But that's where I've first seen J. Rone at. And I've been fucking with J. Rone ever since. I felt he was a dynamic battle rapper. He's a bigger dude. Over the years, I've watched his style and his image change and him really work on that. You seen in the video, he had the Louis V hat on. He had on the jacket. Angelique said the jacket looks comfy. It looks cozy. So, he had the jacket on. He really been working on his look, his appearance. You see him with the chain on, the little jewelry and shit. Certain little things, you know what I mean? And then that video, they was out in the snow. His beard looked like it was covered in snow. I like shit like that as far as the video go. I felt like the video was simple, but it was shot well. It's crazy that he sent me this song, because he just mentioned how Metaphor was, he don't like listen to Metaphor music because Metaphor music is sad, and that's his own label mate. Shout out to Metaphor too, and shout out to all them guys over there that work together and do the things that they do. All some incredibly talented guys in their own rights. But it's funny that he said that, and then he sends me the song that's kind of like a little bit sad, but I've been rocking with J. Rone for years. He told me I just synced him the other day. He was like, man, I be fucking with your brother. I talk to your brother like every day. I'm like, yeah, I know. He be telling me you fuck with you tough. So again, shout out to J. Rone. Good song. I like the style and the image that you've been working on and creating for yourself over the years. It's something that I talk about all the time with the music reviews and the videos. And when I see people do shows, this stuff is important to the people that you want to look at you. it's important to them, regardless if you want to accept it, regardless if you do or not. All this stuff is important. So it might not be something that you have all together initially starting out as an artist, but it's definitely something that you need to be looking at, like, and thinking about, and creating the style and the image that you want to have as an artist. Because your first appearance and the first, you know, when people look at you, that's the first thing they see. And then you have to impress them with what you sound like. And if you look a mess and then you sound a mess, that's the first impression you set on people. Now, the next time they hear you, it's like, I expect a mess. So now you got a chance to redeem yourself. You can always get better, but why not just from the jump think about these things, you know? So good song, J-Rone, overall. I think you got some nerve sending me a song that's sad after you just called Metaphor a sad song, making ass motherfucker. But it was a good song. And you was talking that shit. I feel like you be talking that shit. And you're not afraid to think outside of the box as well. This is something that I also like about J-Rone as an individual. He's not afraid to think out of the box, and he'll talk to you about like aliens and God and shit like that. He also gonna talk to you about being the voice of a hustler. And he's been the voice of a hustler for a long time. That's like his brand. So shout out to him. And I definitely want to hear more from you in 2025, bro. And I got to get him over here for a live in the living room. Don't forget, we scheduling live in the living rooms. Y'all missed out. Y'all ain't booked with me before the end of the year, but we are booking live in the living room interviews for $200 now. You know what I'm saying? The interview gonna come with a full copy of the interview for yourself. I'm gonna create 10 clips of it. I'm actually gonna create more than 10 clips of it, but I'm gonna create at least 10 high quality clips that I will be promoting on my socials, as well as a portion of the proceeds that you pay for the interview will go to promoting the actual YouTube video, as well as the reels and shorts and things that I'm gonna be putting out for content. So you got to understand where y'all money is going. You paying me for my service of doing it. You paying me for your personal copy of it and the content that I'm going to create, as well as you're paying for, you know, the promotion of the product. Because we want to get more eyes and ears on what we're doing in the city of St. Louis, what you're doing as an artist, and we trying to blow this channel up, right? So that we can blow y'all up. I'm being honest about what I'm trying to do, and I'm telling you where your money's going. So that's what we doing. Voice of the Bee.
I hang with the murderers, robbers, and trap stars. We ain't never heard of him, mysterious, he act hard. One day run for president, no way more than a resident. I can't trust no sneaky, leechy bitches, they embarrass me. One can't tell me rock out, always keep my Glock out. Never let a nigga think he best, you put his ass down. Peso got a dark soul, they so start to come around. Fell into the game without no God, illegal crash out. Mama thought her son almost died, she shed tears. And I won't give my praise to the dead, they not here. And I'ma keep on smoking these drugs, I'm not well. And most of them betray me, mistaken the way I feel. If you gon' try to take me, then take me and get the kill. And now I got a side on my brother, it's getting real. Been having jail calls with my dog. I'm stuck between walls, and nobody try to ask me how I feel. Look, I'm not the voice, but you can make a choice. You can get what I'm put down, can fly with me around the world. Or you can stay exactly where you at. It's a million things to do, ain't gotta focus on what's next. My mama constantly on my ass, I ain't living right. I swear to come back with a head before I die tonight. I talked to Kiso on the phone, he said I get too high. I swear to come back with a head before I die tonight. With the murderers, robbers, and trap stars. We ain't never heard of him, mysterious, he act hard. One day run for president, no way more than a resident. I can't trust no sneaky, leechy bitches, they embarrass me. One can't tell me rock out, always keep my Glock out. Never let a nigga think he best, you put his ass down. Peso got a dark soul, they so start to come around. Fell into the game without no God, illegal crash out. I hang with the murderers, robbers, and trap stars. We ain't never heard of him, mysterious, he act hard. One day run for president, no way more than a resident. I can't trust no sneaky, leechy bitches, they embarrass me. One can't tell me rock out, always keep my Glock out. Never let a nigga think he best, you put his ass down. Peso got a dark soul, they so start to come around. Fell into the game without no God, illegal crash out.
Okay. Yeah, nah, I fucks with the grounds. I like that hook. feel like you be sending me a lot of rough drafts, so I do feel like this is a rough draft. I do feel like the mix and everything could be a little bit better. I feel like you're a little bit loud. That beat hard though. I like that beat. I like that shit he talking. You already know I like that shit he talking. And he flowing. He flowing. He flowing. I like the fact of the matter that you're not afraid to let your artist shine, Grams. I love that shit about you, Grams. You're not afraid to let your artist shine. And you really working with artists to get them a good sound and get them heard. Shit, nigga, you always sending me music from your artists. You could just be sending me your shit, but you always sending me shit from your artists. And I fucks with that tough on me. My young boys finna turn up. Yeah, that's Fresh. That's his name, Fresh. Okay. Nah, I fucks with that. I like it. I don't really got like no, you know, I'll be giving critiques on writing and flow of the song. I don't got no critiques on that ground. I feel like y'all make solid music over there. It's just like I think like, and then I was listening to 3X songs the other day, and she got some good songs. She just gotta get comfortable, bro. She got some good songs. When you get you working with your artist, bro. I fucks with that, bro. I like that. I do, like I said, he said, yeah, that's Fresh. So it's a Fresh song. Okay, so it's a rough mix. Like I said, you send me a lot of rough mix songs, and I can hear it. You know where it needs to be changed. Then if it's a rough mix, you listen to enough of my reviews, you already know what I'm saying. The vocals a little bit loud. He need to be mixed. He need to be mixed a little bit better. You know, with the beat. I don't know where the beat came from, and I know that mixing and mastering the vocals with the beat can be really tough if you don't have all the stems and stuff. But I like it. I like the direction that it's going, and I feel like he talking that shit. You know, he talking what the young audience want to hear. But at the same time, his flow is like I fuck with it being older, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's a big part of this too. Is a lot of the guys that's my age, they can't listen to y'all and give y'all an honest opinion because they too busy being old niggas. And I ain't trying to be no young nigga, but I'm just listening to it from the perspective of what is y'all voice. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell y'all how y'all should feel or what y'all voice should be. And I remember how we felt and what our voice was. So I think he's dope. If he could perform really good and he has songs like that, yeah, I could see him being something next up. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to see him on stage. I feel like that's the next level. After I listen to a lot of songs and review them and things like that. But once you get an actual cohesive project and, you know, you get a nice EP or whatnot, my next stage is I want to see you on the stage. You know what I'm saying? So good stuff right there. And I think you sent me something from him the other day, GB Peso.
Miss Desiree just texted me. She said no soon tomorrow.
I can't believe it. Damn. Okay, well I'm gonna have to figure something out with ST Savage because I can already see that was going to be a thing. But yeah, definitely looking out for that, bro. One of my words. I got another one. He ready. Next time you live, I'm gonna send you some shit. All right, bet. You know I'm gonna be live tonight, so tune in, bro. Tune in and send some shit tonight. On the United Labels of the Underground. Tune in, support over there, and send some shit. You already know, and get some other people listening to what y'all doing. You already know what it is. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, while motherfuckers talking all that shit, we also provide free services and have for years. So every Sunday night is y'all opportunity to tune in over there for free. Send in 2 songs for free, and you know, send in more for additional little bucks and everything. But shit, you get 2 songs for free. So, and Grams, you know what it is. He be supporting. Grams asked to send $5 out the blue. He ain't even got nothing to send. He's like, I'm just supporting, bro. I'm just supporting. But if you want to play something, I got something you can play. Here it go. And that's the relationship. You feel me? That ain't no hater. That ain't no hater right there. That's a real nigga right there. That's what Grams is what a real nigga look like, along with so many of y'all that support me as well, man. So don't think I'm forgetting about y'all when I say that, when I'm praising Grams at the moment. But You know what I'm saying? There's everybody that support, even the people who don't say nothing. They just be in here tuning in and be like, yeah, that's a good song. I like that. You know how many people be coming up to me when I'm out? They be like, man, I ain't know we had all these good ass music and videos out here in the Lou like that. Like, yeah, some good shit out here, bro. Some good shit out here. Motherfucker don't even be knowing about that. They don't even be knowing. All right, we're gonna do this last one before we get out of here. We got this one, but I don't know if this is. Let me listen real quick. Hold on, let me see if this is. Okay. All right, so he sent me the voice, like a voice message of it, and I wasn't sure if that was it right now, and I didn't want to play it. Man, why do I got 36 notifications, baby? Are you really going back and forth with that dude still? Okay. All right, so we got that from who's, I don't know who is Timothy. Did I miss who's Timothy? And did we get Red? I know we got J Ron, we got Reese Young, we got my boy Grams. Oh yeah, that's who is Timothy. It's probably this guy. That sent. No, that's the guy. This is Marcus. Is this Red who sent the Cash App at 8 something this morning? He sent me the Cash App first, and then he started asking me questions about how it works. He's like, I probably should have asked first. But this is his song right here. Let's check him out.
Yeah. Hey. Back when rap didn't work, I just hit a. We ain't gonna talk about it. Niggas thinking it's a game, but I ain't thinking nothing about it. I go nuts pecan. These niggas peons. Paper they don't see none. Back when rims was 20 and Zippies was 250. Talking stuff, good lord. Niggas couldn't fuck with me. Still can't. Cold nigga. I just rock a gold chain. Keep my sneakers plain Jane. My bitch, she do the same thing. Riding when I'm sliding, buddy. Glass clean, don't sip dirty. Swagger mean, bitch purdy. New jeans, new jersey. Started from the bottom. Now we ball like Steph Curry. Gotta go, this call urgent. She just want me in. I'm digging deep like a surgeon. Buy shoes and buy purses. Baby girl, she hold it down, so I don't trip. She more than worth it. Good soul, she give me purpose. Without them clothes, she picture perfect. Don't text me with that freaky shit. Baby, suck this dick in purse. Getting chicken. Churches, catching blessings. Churches want the beef. Burgers, I want blood.
Okay.
Murder. Mama told me not to hurt them. And if they 18, mama told me not to serve him. I'm just on some high alert. When rap didn't work, I just hit a. We ain't gonna talk about it. Niggas thinking it's a game, but I ain't thinking nothing about it. I go nuts pecan. These niggas peons. Paper they don't see none. When rap didn't work, I just hit a. We ain't gonna talk about it. Niggas thinking it's a game, but I ain't thinking nothing about it. I go nuts pecan. These niggas peons. Paper they don't see none.
Okay. Hey, I ain't mad at that. That's a decent song. I ain't really got no issues with the mixing or the mastering. The production was cool. I thought it was recorded pretty decently. You know, it can always be better if you're doing it yourself, but I didn't have no issues where it was like you're too low or anything like that. I didn't hear a lot of like voice, you know, shit that I don't like. Like I didn't hear a lot of processing or auto tune. Did have some processing in that part right there at the end. The hook was cool. It's not a bad song. Don't have anything bad to say about it. Now I will say this, as far as the writing and stuff like that, there are some areas where the writing could be a little bit more creative. We've heard some of those things before, but it don't mean I ain't entertained by it. It's just that we've kind of heard some of those things before. I did enjoy the part where you said something about churches, chicken, and then you said blessings. You said blessings in church, like you did that little scheme right there. I liked that little scheme. You had some shit in there I liked. I'd hear more. I'm not mad at it. Like I said, I don't know if you producing it yourself or whatever is going on, but I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I'd hear more. I'd hear more for sure. All right, y'all. Mad love to everybody. I don't think I missed anyone. Who is Timothy song review? I don't know who is Timothy.com is. I don't know if I even got an email from that person. Let me just double check before we get out of here. But if I did so happen to miss you and, you know, anything like that, I will honor the review in a future stream. But I don't think that I missed anybody. Everything that I have in the email I played today, maybe in the oh, we got junk email. That's from days ago, and I'm actually gonna play that tonight on Sunday night. But yeah, I think everything that we have has been played. So again, I'm gonna be live tonight, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, over on United Labels of the Underground's YouTube channel. I'm going to be live on the United Labels of the Underground YouTube channel. Y'all could come over there. Oh, is that who Timothy McGimpsey is? I don't know what he sent me. I don't know what he sent. I guess maybe that is him, huh? Who is Timothy? Who is Timothy.com? Yeah, I guess you're right. Timothy McGimpsey is most likely who that is, but I just don't know what he sent. I don't have anything in my email. I mean, I'd like to go ahead and knock it out before I get out of here, but I just don't have anything in my email from him. Double check my emails. And if he gets in here real quick and says, hey, I sent this or whatever, we'll get that done real quick. This is all going to go on YouTube after. And again, like I was saying, tonight, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to be live, United Labels of the Underground YouTube channel, doing live music reviews. And you can send up to 2 songs for free, send an additional song for $10, and send, if you'd like to skip the line, it's $15. Yeah, so
Before we get out of here,
I'm just trying to look out and tag them.
like I said, nigga, your life is lame behavior. Fuck you, Thomas.
Did you tell him that on the post? His life is lame behavior. Yeah, nah, that's just lame. I don't understand that lashing out at me, bro. Like I invited you into my world one time. I'm disappointed with your actions. We be disappointed in y'all actions when we invite y'all into our world and you come through and we think that you are right, and then you turn out to be a jerk off. But at any rate, it's fuck you. Timothy, thanks for tuning back in. I see you. Was it you that sent me a Cash App for a song review? Did I already check it out? I don't have it in the email, and I'm trying to do it before I do get out of here. So let me know so I can honor this and we can get it done for you. Or if you need to send it, or if I already did it and I don't realize it, but I don't think I got anything from you. So please let me know what we got going. And I will get that done for you. Mad love again to everybody who's been tuning in. Mad love to everybody who support, you know what I'm saying, and been supporting and been, you know, again, acknowledging the work that I do, all the stuff that we trying to accomplish for the city and for the music scene. You know, trying to take the city up and the music scene up further, man. Mad love to everybody that sees the work and appreciates the work and supports the work, whether monetarily or just tuning in and chatting or sharing the lives. I really appreciate y'all sharing the lives, and please make sure y'all share this live. You know what I mean? And make sure y'all go back to the YouTube channel Live in the Living Room later and and check out the full episode for yourself. We're gonna go on and get out of here though. I'm not getting any response from my boy Timothy. Let me check the email. Let me just check my Facebook inbox. Maybe there. I don't got nothing from Facebook either. All right, so again, next time I'm live, if you need to, because I don't have it. I haven't hearted the transaction, like the $5 thing yet, because I haven't played it. I don't heart them until after I play them. That's how I kind of keep track of who I've played. So the next time you see me live, make sure. Oh, there we go. All right, I got it. Right in the nick of time, man. That's how you get it in there. I like that. All right, we got it right in the nick of time. Let me check the email. It says music review. Burning Hearts. Who is Timothy? Okay. Burning Hearts. Let's check it out. It's going to be the last one for the day, y'all. Then we're going to get out of here. We'll be live again tonight, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, doing music reviews. 2 of them, 2 songs free. Additional song, $10. Skip line, $15. Go support this channel by just going and subscribing.
Oh, it's empty. That's fine.
Burning hearts, our connection arson every time we in the dark. Like a flick of a big, yeah, it only took a spark. 100 degrees when you on your knees, and the temperature steady rising, making it kid and calling it diamond. Cause of the way that I'm pressure beside you, babe. You know we burning up. Every time that we link, we turning up. Not talking about drugs, it's matching the dirt. You know that I love the way that we love. Yeah. Burning hot.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. We was into it. I'm starting over though, but that didn't put .com. It's there now. Beating song by me, video edited by me too. I don't see a video. Wait, is it supposed to be a video? Because I don't have a video. I just have a song. But the beat and song by me, video edited by me too. Okay, what do you mean? Like you wrote the song and this girl is, who's singing this? Who is the singer? Because that's I would imagine with the name Timothy, unless I'm wrong, it's there now too. Okay, let me read back. Let me back out. All right, okay, there's the video. So we want to check out the video, right? We want to see the video, right? Oh, is this that's the old girl. I know her. What's her name? I can't remember her name, but I know her. What's her name? I can't remember. I know who she is. She was in a lot of music videos and doing a lot of modeling stuff. Yeah, Amanda Love. I know who she is. You're the singer and the video and beat maker. Well, who is? Okay, all right. Okay, she just on the hook. She's just on the hook. Got you. Okay, I got you. Got you. Oh, that's you? Man, I thought that was a girl, man. I ain't lying. I thought that was a female voice. Okay. Okay.
Talking about drugs is matching the dirt. You know that I love the way that we love. Yeah. Burning hearts. Let me start by saying this. When I'm not around you, girl, just know that you're always missed. You're the vibe I can't resist.
Nice beard, by the way.
The knees, it feel like paralysis. And I'm not just saying this. No cap. Girl, this ain't just big talk. Got me in my feelings so much, I'm finna dance on TikTok. You're
okay.
always on my mind so much, I swear you never would get off. I know we got a future by the way you make my stick talk. Yeah, girl, you so bad. The fire to desire, so I stay up in my bag. Like Trizzy, we go way back, you're the best I ever had. You're priceless, little baby, you don't need no price tag.
Okay.
Yeah. Girl, I know you're not for sale. If you ever need a thing, I can hit you on the cell. You're the angel in my life. Heaven and earth is where you feel.
Definitely a voice for the females. I ain't need no disrespect, bro. I ain't need no disrespect.
Every time we in the dark, like a flick of a big, yeah, it only took a spark. 100 degrees when you on your knees, and the temperature steady rising, making it kid and calling it diamond. Cause of the way that I'm pressure beside you, babe. You know we burning up. Every time that we link, we turning up. Not talking about drugs, it's matching the dirt. You know that I love the way that we love. Yeah. Burning hearts.
Decent song. I like it. The video good too. Video's nice. Well shot video. A lot of simple scenes, but a lot of transitions and things like that. The video's dope. And then you got, she's been in a lot of videos and stuff like that in the city. So she's a hot look to have in the video. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a good look. The production, you say you produced this too? The beat and beat maker and video editor. Yeah, nah. I think it's television.
I have one critique. Just one.
Say what, babe?
I have one critique.
What's the critique you have, babe?
So it was the theme
Talk about it, cause she gonna break down the scene. She gonna break a scene down,
it
goddamn.
was the scene. You in front of her, you singing, and she was directly behind you, and it looked like you had a fucking curly wig on.
Okay,
I seen Michael Jackson shit.
I seen that
Just
too.
mindful editing. That's all.
I seen that too. I do agree with that. If I have one critique, that is the very one critique I have.
That's the only issue I had. Other than that, it was solid.
Good voice. He wasn't hiding it behind a whole bunch of auto tune or processing or nothing like that. I actually could hear you sing. I liked it. And then you said you produced it and all that. I seen you had the guitar on you in the one scene. I would have liked to see more of you like strumming the guitar or something like that. But the guitar in the song was kind of simple, so it wasn't like it was a big major place where that could have probably happened. It's just shit I like, you know what I'm saying? I like music, I like instrumentation. I like to see people play the guitar. I think that shit's amazing. That's talent right there. To keep up with all that's going on up and down that fretboard and to be strumming it, that's talent. So if you created the beat and did the all that, you dope. I like it. And you got a good voice, bro. You got a good voice. Like a lot of the times, it's not too many male singers that I think have good voices in the city. You got a good voice. I don't know if you're in the city or not, but I would probably most likely 9 times out of 10 you in the city. You in the city because Amanda Love's in the video. So yeah, it ain't too many dudes that got a good voice in the city that I feel like it's 3 dudes, maybe 4 that I can name offhand that got good voices, and it's about 10 chicks that I can name offhand that got good voices. So it's like I don't hear a lot of dudes who sing, but you got a very good singing voice, and it ain't all that processing on it like you're trying to hide your voice. We can hear your voice. So dope song, man. Thanks for sending it in. Check out Motivated and Extreme by me featuring Zeus, Rebel Waters, Frost Money, and Retro Champion. I'll tell you what, you tune in tonight, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, over on the United Labels of the Underground's YouTube channel. Go hit subscribe, notification bell for all notifications. Right now, we'll be live at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on United Labels of the Underground YouTube channel. We'll be doing music reviews again. You can send in 2 songs for free. You can send in an additional song for $10, and you can skip the line for $15. Tune in later tonight. Send me in some stuff to listen to. I'll be there, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, y'all, we're going to get on out of here for the day. I already done took 3 hours and 15 minutes out of my beautiful, lovely wife, Sugar Grits, and these children's lives so that we could go live and address some issues, and most importantly, give a recap for my synopsis on what happened at Frost Night from Friday night. You know what I'm saying?
And it's still fuck you, Thomas.
And it's still fuck you, Thomas. Until the next time, y'all. Peace.